What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Kubenka is kind of a cool guy. So what were you saying, Faust? You dare to pronounce me what? Fear of long words is called hippopotamophobia. Gotcha, man. Gotcha. I think I nailed it. I think I nailed it. That's exactly what it is. But like, I'm gonna be honest. Despite Jeff saying that they like revolutionized shooters, what I see is just like, you know, another Valorant, another Overwatch, another another Marvel Rivals. Maybe it's like a better Overwatch, but it's still just an Overwatch.
I am a warden, and this is my own.
I don't know. It will have its audience, I'm sure, but the audience is not me. Hey, Spoopy. Hello, hello. Still standing. That's good.
Today.
This is what happens when I start talking. First, I don't know. Let's go! Oh shit! Let's not. Ah! I hate this. Like they made it like when you're falling, then like your ears start ringing, and everything gets distorted. He just wants to bite, and he just wants to be here. It's like ah. But he's like, you have no idea. My cat is so heavy. Hey, hello. We do have ads incoming, so just a disclaimer. It's gonna be over in like 3 minutes, and then I'm going to play the game. So just stay tuned. All right. Today we are playing Duet Night Abys again, and I'm gonna focus on the story. I've been playing this game quite a lot, but I haven't like done anything story-wise yet. Mostly just killing things and farming things and stuff. How are you doing, Spoopy, by the way? Wait, is this Blake Peasant? Smashing the Blake Peasant wasn't a good idea. I think I have a feeling. Pizza around the corner. Yeah, I kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's not lying. It's just, yeah. I kind of expect like the pizza place, not like actual pizza. Whatever. You know, make depot less smelly. Okay. What are we? Like everything, or you want some? No. Okay. Oh my god, that stench. Give me back my keys. and start riding. I can. This is more chick than chick, yeah. Okay. The throat singing, though. Okay, we're back, actually. That's good. Let me just... Is this working? Duet Night Abys, hello? No, of course it doesn't. Hello, Crazy. How are you? How are you today? Gnomium. What the hell is Gnomium? Okay, there we go. Is the game too loud? Let's just tell me if it is or it is not. I can't say. We are going to play Duet Night Abys today. So we are back from the ads finally. It is too loud, okay. This is damn music though. This could be better. Right. How do I forgot how to do main quests in this game. I only go to do killing things. You know? Main quest, there we go. Eastern District, let's navigate. Okay, head to the medical center. So the last time, if I remember correctly, we were like helping out that police lady. Okay. Hey Pickle, how are you? I've been fine. I've been fine. Pretty tired. We did have a long day at the gym yesterday. A lot of swords. Okay. So we are in the hospital. Maybe I'm actually going to swap to my like main character instead of this.
Where are the sinners?
I gathered quite a lot of characters, you know, to be perfectly honest. So all of these are basically.
Let me provide medicine for the battles to come.
But this is my main character. This is like the character that is classified as your main guy or main girl. So we're gonna be playing that one.
More brutal. This cannot be its
Okay,
true
it is
destiny.
sword.
That's why a change.
So how are you folks doing? Having a nice weekend. We actually did have. Is it Friday? Today is Friday. We actually do have free day here in Czech Republic because it's a national holiday. So
we're back. This is the seal, right?
I vaguely remember what happened. I haven't been playing this story for a long time. Some days just getting out of bed is not believable for the day. I mean, it's a holiday today. And we were like really tired. We were practicing like full contact and everything with like two-handed swords and stuff. That was fun. Alastis was participating too this time. And she can testament onto this because I hit her in the elbow. And it still hurts. So looking forward to your vacation. Yeah, where are you going to be vacating this time? Bunking each other with metal pointy sticks. Pinty sticks.
Yes.
There is something like
Right,
beeping
let's get
constantly
straight
in
to
this
it.
hospital. Something is constantly like beeping. And like the beeping sounds like our coffee maker. So it's making me itchy.
Miss,
Ah,
please
that's
provide
Richie,
your
no?
lost family's name, the place where you were separated, their appearance, the clothes they were wearing, and any belongings they might have had with them. Be as detailed as you can. Don't leave anything out.
Okay. Not even a pause to breathe. Or yes, ma'am. I was just gonna.
It sounds like Officer Fisher's going to arrest my little minion.
Trying to say you want coffee? No, but now that you mentioned it, you know, now that you mentioned it, we're going to Colorado. I have no, I know what Colorado is. I have no idea what is there. Is there like a Grand Canyon there, or is it somewhere else? I have zero knowledge about America, actually. Well, some basic knowledge, but... What are you going to visit in Colorado? What are you going to do there? That's the question.
Her name is Berenica, from a small southern island, and I think she may have joined the 13th Legion recently. She has silver hair and red eyes. She's beautiful, but always dresses in dark clothes. She's incredibly strong and loves fluffy things, though her culinary skills leave much to be desired.
I wonder what happened to Berenica, actually.
Okay, I got it all down. The 13th Legion keeps their information under wraps pretty tightly, but I'll reach out to some reliable contacts. If we find her, what do you want me to do? Should I pass along a message and tell her to come find you?
Mountains, nature, hiking, etc. Mother-in-law turned 70? Wow, my brother-in-law lives there, so they want to celebrate out there. Okay. That's actually... That's amazing. Wish her a good health. That's the most important part.
No, it's okay. Just let me know where she is, and if she's safe. I'll handle the rest myself.
100% indeed.
Sure. Even though she's not with you right now, I hope... No. I believe she's out there, staying strong and waiting for the day you'll reunite. Just like me and Blues.
So it's funny that these like gacha games, they usually have quite like a nice story, but they're all like very similar to one another. So if you want a good story, play gacha game, but play only one. Even though like I would say that this one is technically not a gacha game because they removed the gacha. It's similar in gacha mechanics like Vervin's Meat, where gacha is only for cosmetics. If you don't know what gacha is, it's basically a Japanese term. It's like when you say anime, you are referring to basically cartoon, but specifically like Asian kind of cartoon. So gacha is like Asian gambling boxes. That's what it means. Basically, you have these boxes and you gamble. And most like gacha games basically have these gambling boxes that you are opening and you are trying to fish out like the gaming advancements, like various character, etc. This game doesn't have that, but originally it was planned to be, so it is still being referred as gacha game, even if technically it is not. It's just like Vervin's Meat. But it has this like anime, like Japanese anime aesthetics, even though like most gacha games are actually from China. So like the Chinese guys, they are like so incredible merchants kind of thing. Like it's in their blood, right? So they just know what trend is and they just make something on that trend and capitalize on it. And like it's not a bad thing because we are getting like lots and lots of these gacha games. There's like the OG gacha game that made basically gacha games famous is like Genshin Impact, right? And everybody knows about Genshin Impact, but you have also like Honkai Impact and Honkai Star Rail. You have Wuthering Waves and you have Tower of Fantasy, and now there is this new one which is called Neverness to Everness, which is currently having a huge controversy over AI. I'm not even going to like go into that iceberg, but the game itself is kind of fun. It's like kind of anime Grand Theft Auto kind of spin-off where you can like ride cars and exploring huge like Asian themed city. I've played it, I haven't streamed it. I'm probably not going to be streaming it because I was like, you know, there is like only one room for one gacha game in my streams, and it's going to be this one because I already started streaming the story. And I think the last time I played this, it was like last year, if I remember correctly, right? And last year I was like progressing story, and I actually never stopped playing the game, but I was like doing everything except the story because I wanted to stream the story eventually again when I'm like in the mood. And after my recent like hiatus, you know that like during last month I had only like 3 or 4 streams if I remember correctly. So I had like a huge break, but it should be a little bit more consistent nowadays. I'm aiming to at least like 2 streams per week, which means at least like 8 streams per month. We will see where this goes. I kind of also finished Burnout Transit quite like quick. I didn't expect Burnout Transit is going to be so short of a game. I based my expectations around Hrot, which Hrot is like at least like 6 to 8 hours of fun, and then like Burnout Transit I completed in not even like 2 to 3 hours, 2.5 hours give or take. And I was like yapping a lot, and I was like failing the last section because I was like constantly talking with people in the chat, etc. So it was very short. Like I would experience it again, but I was a little bit disappointed about the length of the game. So yeah, so now we're playing this and we're progressing the story. I would say that this game, out of all quote-unquote gacha games, the story of this one is a little bit darker than most like gacha games that are out there. Maybe I have like one of our viewers in the Discord. They like Limbus Company. I would say that one can be like pretty dark as well. But it's still mostly like unique because most gacha games are kind of like, you know, merry-go happy around. This one, it's not really. It literally put like Final Fantasy XIV kind of like death of a character on us at the very beginning. If you remember Psyche, that little cute girl, as like she turned into monster and then we killed her and that was it, and she's dead now. And you can play her as a playable character, but canonically she's dead. Which is interesting because now that I know that even if those characters are playable, like Berenica, which is the character that has been with our main character from the very beginning, and she got snatched away, I'm actually worried that they might have like killed her or make some experiments on her or whatever, which is like, goddamn, I actually worry that she might not make it. We'll see if we actually get her back or not.
Sorry if I came off too blunt. I probably haven't mentioned this before, but Blues is my young brother. He's currently serving as a laureled Charon candidate with the 6th Legion in the inner city.
Laureled Charon? That's no small feat. Only the strongest of the strong can make it.
Didn't we like met him, or was it like a cutscene from her from Rhythm's future?
Yes.
So apparently this
Blues.
Rhythm person, she is also playable. I don't have
Nothing
her
like
yet,
me.
but
We
she's
were both
apparently like a
fortunate
very
enough to
powerful and very
awaken
popular
as
character to
daemons,
play.
But even among daemons, the difference is stark. He's a gifted child. Even without much practice, magic came to him effortlessly.
Like if I understand that correctly, she has like a spell that is like you activate it once and then it's like just going on, and it's like nuking everything in the vicinity, which is... Her voice reminds you of AI Limit? Well, I wish I knew. Because like I remember voice actors from AI Limit very, very briefly. It was something like that. That's true. It's just I don't know. Her looks. I think my main character looks actually have that like AI Limit stuff, not that Rhythm character. My character is that like white-haired girl in like white coat. That's my character, and the Rhythm I was talking about. Like they are very similar, but she has like bluish hair. Like and she has this like police uniform because she is like a police officer. Well, very skimpy dressed police officer. Like what the hell is that? that's not uniform. That's uniform if you are working at Cornhub, you know. But whatever.
But he never took his gift for granted. He worked incredibly hard, and that's why he passed the 6th Legion's brutal selection process. Only 1 in 10,000 can manage it.
The one in the clock?
And earned
Yeah.
a place in the inner city.
I mean, you can try to find out who voice acted AI Limit and if they are in any gacha games. Outside they are, because once you are making a career in like an anime-looking game, then odds are they going to like give you offers for more anime games. And I believe that a lot of these gacha games are like giving offers to artists left and right because they're taking what they want to take, right? Or are they searching it up? Okay, let me check. It doesn't seem like she was in that one. What I find interesting is that she actually was in My Time at Sandrock, and this is the game that we played together. You could try to play that one, like stream that one together again. I think My Time at Sandrock is interesting, even though I absolutely hate the stamina system. They're also making a new one. The My Time at blah 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 is like those are these like cozy games where you have like a little farm and like a tool shed and you are making stuff and crafting stuff for people and growing stuff, which is kind of like Stardew Valley-esque. But this one was like completely like 3D and it had like a lot of combat in it too. And they started like My Time at Portia. It was like very chibi looking, and then My Time at Sandrock, which was still like a little bit chibi looking, but like a little less chibi. And then like their next project is like full-blown just non-chibi anime kind of thing. It's like they're growing up. I don't know.
Congrats, I guess. 1 in 10,000, all that hard work just to lick up the crumbs nobles toss under the table.
Yeah. But though nobles also are trying to get rid of those laurels, which is like there are two kinds of people in this world, and like there are like humans, and then there are like these demons, and you can recognize demons by the horn. These little like bunny ears on this bunny boy, those are the horns. This little like flower on my character, those are the horns. These little things are the horns. Basically, humans fear these demons because these demons, there's like a lot of things that are wrong with them. Like the first thing, they can use like very powerful skills that are akin to magic. So obviously humans are jealous. But also, whenever the demon is born, they're like growing up, and somewhere around puberty, they're about to cross the threshold, and that threshold either awakens a huge like magical power in them, or it turns them into monsters, and those monsters they cannot be reasoned with, or at least allegedly they cannot be reasoned with, and they just seek to destroy and like kill everything that is in their like vicinity. So they are pretty much hated by the humans for all sorts of things, and humans are superior due to like their like magic technology. Basically like Empire from Final Fantasy XIV, they have like these huge mechs, you know, and armors and superior weaponry, and keeping these demons in check. And demons basically have like very subhuman status in all of this, and the game is very racist about this, right? So that is the whole plot, or like that is the whole atmosphere of this world. Yeah, my character is not happy with what he's saying, even though he's not wrong, though.
I understand your indignation, but I'm content with it. Blue's achieving his dream is something we never thought possible when we were kids. Blues and I grew up under the weight of a double burden. The guilt of our Charon bloodline, and the sins of our parents.
The game is called Duet Night Abys, and we know that there are like two main characters, basically two versions of main character. And first I thought they were like in different dimensions, but that's not really it. They're like connected throughout some sort of like alternative dimensions, but they are, and they're existing at the same timeline. And what is interesting is that if you don't name them, and I named mine Ray Whisper right at the beginning, but you also name the other one, which you briefly meet at various like points of the game. If you do not name them, then one is named Vita and the second is named Morse. So Vita obviously referring to life and Morse referring to death. So there is like this duality, and I think it's very interesting. I just don't know where they are going with it. Can either be they like butcher it up and it's gonna suck as a story, but I think it's going to be interesting. We are going to see. We are like, I'm just still scraping the surface, because there is like a lot of story, and there is a whole new like continent that I haven't been to yet, because it's locked behind the story, so I need to finish it all. We'll see. Our like goal for now is to get Berenica back, right?
When I was a child, my parents unknowingly sheltered someone who was secretly a deteriorator. You can probably guess what happened next. That deteriorator turned into a filthoid and wreaked havoc, killing many of our neighborhood. Under Hyperborean laws, harboring a deteriorator is as much a crime as being one.
The deteriorators are those that I was talking about, like when they list. There are like signs up front that you can tell that they are starting to like deteriorate. That's why they call them deteriorators or whatever. And then they just one day they just snap and turn into monsters. And it's a process that they cannot affect, and there is no known cure, at least.
But even as the children of criminals, the Empire didn't punish Blues and me. They even allowed us to serve in the Legion.
But there's also like this huge plot in the Legion, as I was playing as Morris, who I called Ray Morse, and I'm just sad I didn't call my main character Ray Vita. That would be funny, Ray Vita and Ray Morse, but whatever. We were literally in like a war in the mission as Ray Morse, right? And there was this like human captain, and he discovered the plot about like one of the higher ups, they basically send us to suicide mission, and they just want to get rid of all of these demons. So they call them Charons in this world. They want to get rid of all of them. They just don't want them to serve in the military. They just basically going full-blown racists. That's like the underlining story.
Life as a Charon is harsh. But through effort, we can still make each day a little better than the last. Don't you think?
But have you ever thought...
Greetings, Warrant Officer Rhythm Fisher.
Oh, is that Sybil? I wonder.
Lynn, Major of the 13th Legion. I've been assigned to take over the Charon Hunt case.
Lynn is awesome. I have Lynn unlocked, and she's basically Mesa of DNA. Now, obviously, when I say Mesa of DNA, I'm referring to Warframe. I have quite a lot of hours in Warframe, and basically the Mesa Warframe in Warframe is a character who is like a cowboy girl, and her ultimate ability is she like draws dual guns, and she turns into like auto-aiming machine gun bot and just killing everything that you point your screen at. And this character works exactly the same way. Maybe I will just play as her and show you how that actually plays if you have like full energy on her, and I can like eliminate everything.
So, you're Warrant Officer Fisher and the Fox Hunters assisting with the investigation, correct?
The 13th Legion. Stay calm. She doesn't seem surprised to see me. My cover should still be intact. If the 13th Legion is taking over, we'll get out of your way.
You've done well on this case. You civilians shouldn't have been caught up in this. Thanks to the 6th Legion's bunch of good-for-nothings. I came to Isolate for only one thing, the Charon Hunt. Warrant Officer Fisher, I want the full report on this case in my hands within 2 hours. And Fox Hunters, since you're already in this deep, might as well keep assisting us if you can spare the effort. Certain matters are better left to the locals. They know the lay of the land, after all. Come find me when you're sorted.
Sounds reasonable.
The pay is proper. It's all for the safety of Icelake.
Okay, wow, I'm getting some XP. I need like level 60. I'm level 59 now, and level 60 I'm gonna unlock a whole bunch of new leveling for myself. So that's gonna be a little bit of grind, but like, you know, it is one of those games. So there is like this little thingy on my map where I can go to the expedition and I can climb the rewards that my characters actually took from those missions that I'm sending them into. It is working in kind of like an interesting way where you need to put an effort first. The effort meaning you basically need to clean one of these, I'm gonna call them world quests, you know, World of Warcraft like. So you need to clean one of these world quests first, and then next time that the world quest is available, you can actually avoid doing it and just send some of your characters to do it for you. And if they're successful, they just bring you rewards. And those rewards are actually usually even like more than you would get if you were there personally. That sort of thing. Okay. Before we go, I'm just going to swap. Actually going to be playing. I don't have her. I don't have her fully leveled up yet, it would seem. Can I put the... No. I have like 9 points left. So that's not much room to put anything in her, is there? Trapped +2. Interesting. Could I like upgrade this perhaps? Yeah. Alright. Good. Perfect. Anything else? Not really. No. Alright, fine. So... Oh. Can I? I certainly can. Nice. So, this is like you... This has to be in like a gacha game. So you can upgrade your skills and stuff, which is like fine. But... what I like about this is that now you can just farm everything yourself. So I'm like farming a lot, and whenever I just farm some stuff, I can just upgrade everything in a way that I want to. And upgrading this character is certainly worth it. I'm gonna show you what she does as soon as we get into any sort of combat scenario. She is amazing, that's for sure. I'm gonna maybe give her some different sword. Perhaps? How about this one? Yeah, let's give her a great sword. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Wait, I didn't equip her?
The world outside Purgatorio.
I only upgraded her in epic. Okay, that's my bad. That's on me.
Who's the target today?
Okay, now I'm playing as Lynn. Oh my god, people are actually chatting. Let's go. No, there is yeah, teleport.
Oh, my dearest lady.
What? Oh, children from the whatever.
Secure the perimeter now.
I didn't freaking.
Ice lakes under.
Yeah, let's go.
Good. Smart choice.
Hello.
Now, Fox Hunters, here's your first task. Take this list and head to the parking lot to find Clive for the weapons and ammo we'll need.
Got it.
Who is with me? Outsider is with me. Snow is with me. Snow is absolutely annoying. But I found out an option to turn off her voice actor during missions, so that make things better.
I'll join you once I've finished
Rhythm is
preparing
here?
the investigation
Okay.
report and handed it over to Officer Lin.
I thought you need to rest in the hospital, lady. What are you doing?
Huh. The streets are full of soldiers in the 13th Legion.
Under curfew, no
What
movement
a
without a
grand
permit.
scene.
Why did Officer Lin head towards the inner city alone?
The Alchemy Academy, the Council Hall, and the 6th Legion's HQ are all there. Could be anything. Logistics, politics, questioning. Or maybe just catching up with someone. None of it concerns us. One of my life rules is, the less you ask, the longer you live.
Oh, why the hell was I lagging so much? So they apparently changed like the graphics settings of the game, like made everything better in like a new Unreal Engine, whatever. I just don't know. Does it apply to me? Or maybe there's like a toggle. I don't know what these filters are, but not sure. The game is looking like great, don't take me wrong.
This must be the pickup spot. Whoa, why are there snow wolves here?
You're the local squad Major Lin sent, right? The shipment hasn't arrived yet.
So you can do this. I basically don't have to aim at all. I'm just blasting.
Great. Another chore on the pile.
So you just go like this, and then you start blasting. And you are hitting everything that is on your screen, and slowly killing it. Depending on how strong is the enemy, but like... one of the most OP characters in the game that I know of, as of now. I don't have her leveled up yet, but... the thing is, just because something is the most overpowered doesn't mean necessarily translates as like the most fun. So I'm trying to play other characters to like see what each of them does. I gotta say, combat for a gacha game in this game, combat is like one of the best combats I've ever seen. Like it's completely different formula. This is like Warframe formula, which is like a lot of movement and passes, ranged weapon, melee weapon, abilities. Usually in gacha game, it's just like a lot of spamming buttons, and you have like 2 abilities that you use, and then you are swapping character to use more abilities, and that is that kind of like a loop. The NTE has this as well. I'm just not. I'm not a fan of this. I prefer games like this, where the fight is more methodical.
Let's wait here for the supply convoy to arrive.
Okay, Clive.
Hey, sorry for the delay.
Oh, he has very, very British accent.
Sorry I'm late. Wrapping up the investigation report took longer than I expected.
No problem. The convoy just got here.
Here you are.
Why the delay?
We intercepted a shipment disguised as fabric on the way here.
Oh, that's not English. That's Scotland. That is Scottish accent, isn't it?
These are the Forsaken's masks.
Huh. For a fox hunter from a one-horse town, you're quite well informed.
Just read about them in the papers. So, with this many masks, does that mean the Forsakens are planning to stir up trouble here in Cassitis?
Better not poke your nose into matters related to the Forsakens, unless you've got a death wish. I'll handle the supplies. You take care of the tasks on this list.
Whoa, what a big long list. 8,
That's what she said.
16,
Okay, that's inappropriate.
24, and more? We shouldn't have taken the job.
I cannot express how I hate characters like Snow. I absolutely hate that they're doing, like, why are you putting these lolis into my anime games? Like, I understand that they are popular in Japan for whatever reason. I can't stand them. I think they're annoying. It's like always this high-pitched voice that is basically noise. They're just constantly talking. And I can't stand this. Funny enough, in Final Fantasy XIV, which is like the most anime game of all of most like anime games out there, there are no characters like this. Like there are Lalafels for sure, but Lalafels are kinda they're a little bit different. They are basically sentient potatoes. They are not like chibi lollies.
Sir, if we finish all these, do we get honorary enlistment?
Less of the Saki whining, and put that smart mouth to work.
Mm-hmm.
If it weren't for the 6th Legion's negligence, the 13th Legion wouldn't have to clean up their mess.
Negligence?
The Charon Hunt perp you failed to catch made it to the inner city. They killed His Majesty's loyal subjects and defaced the place with anti-Solarian graffiti. If that's not negligence, I don't know what is. The lockdown isn't just about catching the perp. It's also to keep the news under wraps. If word got out that Solars were killed by a monster in the inner city, you'd all be facing court-martial.
So that's why the 13th Legion came all the way here, giving it that protecting Ice Lake cobblers. Turns out some inner city noble Solars were killed by that monster.
Solas, basically, the normal humans that are not these Charons, they're not the demons, are referred to Solas. And are basically treated as like the Uber race.
This occurred as a result of my negligence, and I'm willing to accept the consequences. But please, allow me to assist in the investigation and make amends.
It's not your fault, don't take the blame for others. Yeah, morality up.
Who faces the penalty is for the military court to decide. If Major Lin hasn't ordered your arrest, then just focus on doing your job.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry for dragging you all into this.
Enough with the downer talk. Let's move. We've got our hands full for the next few days.
Yeah, we're gonna get paid, right? We are going to get paid, right? Will be better.
Oh, Rhythm actually finished that massive task list on her own? Jeez, what is she, a sled dog?
Hey, we helped a lot too!
Oh yeah? You mean like setting off that ammo box you were supposed to carry, or breaking the sluice gate while patching up the pipes?
Those were
She's
accidents.
absolutely useless.
Just a few innocent mistakes.
If we leave her at home, we would actually do things faster.
Speaking of Rhythm, where is she? She's usually waiting for us at the parking lot by now.
Right. She doesn't even change the spot and posture she waits for us in every day. If such a rigid character is out of place, something must have come up. Let's look around.
Dude, the chat is annoying, actually. Like, shush. Okay. The movement is really smooth in this game, actually. There we go.
Whoa! You've got another list? Don't tell me the Legion dumped more work on you.
No, this is a supply list I put together. Ever since the 13th Legion took over the case, it's been harder for citizens to get around, especially in Mist Aiken, where food supplies were already scarce. I thought I could at least help by delivering some essentials.
Why would you call a place mistaken? Mist Aiken. It's so silly.
Wow. You sure don't know how to take it easy, do you? I know. Save the "it's my duty" speech this time.
Let us help you. I'm running low on supplies too. Can you get me some some Foxy?
If it's something you really need, I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't mind my little minion. She was just kidding around. Let's see what else is still on your list.
You're just looking for an excuse to goof around more, aren't you?
Let me see. Looks like the last thing we need to deliver is fish for Mist Aiken.
Fish.
Whoa! Fishing? Count me in! Count me in!
Okay, gather 3 fish. Alright. I guess I don't have a chance. What? Rhythm is laughing.
What's so funny?
Yeah, what's so funny?
I was just remembering the last time I fished here. It was 3 years ago, with Blues. That kid's smart, but he's always been boisterous. He fished all day and ended up with an empty basket. I wonder how
the girl
he's
really
doing
has
in the
like a
inner
brother
city now.
complex, doesn't she?
Maybe he's finally learned how to fish.
You mortals are always held back by your worldly attachments. You should learn from me, the cool, detached Demon King.
It's okay, Button Mushroom. We're all your family. If it makes you happy, I'll even call you Granny.
Aw, why are you being so nice to me all of a sudden?
Granny, I'm starving. Got a little pocket money for your poor, hungry grandkid.
I knew it.
The fishing in this game was weird. It took me a little bit to get used to, but once I did, it's like very easy to catch a fish. So basically, you with a spacebar, you just toss it. I would probably just click it on the phone, right? And then just trying to click spacebar anytime to keep the fish in the blue until the bar on the very right side charges up, and that's it. We need one more fish. Go ahead. The most tricky is the beginning, because you have only like a second or two to get to the fish before the bar drops down and fish basically swims away.
That should do it. Let's deliver these supplies to Mistaken.
Is Mistaken like a place or a person? I don't know if it's a place or a person, but either way, it's a dumb name.
Comms check. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Good. Loud and clear on my end too.
I don't know what to think about all these soldiers, though.
Oh, damn it.
Often when I'm doing like a mission, they are kind of like enemies. One of the enemy types are these. Mergy, hey.
Wow, Officer Fisher. I can't believe you brought all this food. And even sooner than you promised. Let me see. Bread, beans, boreal berries, and fresh fish. Oh, thank you so much. We've been scavenging through empty rubbish bins these last few days. If it weren't for you, I don't know how we'd manage. You're a lifesaver.
So Margie here is another playable character, and she's basically, I don't know, she's kind of like a homeless person who's going through the city and goes through garbage bins and scavenges things that way. Like, she must stink horribly.
No need to thank me. It's just part of my duty. You should thank the Noctoyagers, though. They've been a big help.
I mean, yeah, but
So that's why you're here. I knew it. My sister from another mister. Always has my back.
it's not. I didn't make it up, by the way. She really is going through garbage bins across the city. That's like her lore.
But how did you guys manage to rub elbows with the Legion officers so fast? You've got to show me the ropes.
All squads, attention. Assemble at sewer entrance number 8 immediately. Repeat, sewer entrance number 8. Assemble immediately.
Okay, got it.
Is the 13th Legion making another move?
Yes. Looks like the operation's moving to the next phase. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Oh, you're leaving so soon. Well, when you're not busy, be sure to stop by again. I'll have tons of fun little trinkets ready for you next time.
Fun little trinkets. I want trinkets. Are these like demon wedges or something? That would be neat. Demon wedges are basically like, if you played Warframe, there are mods. If you haven't played Warframe, don't worry about it. Basically just like upgrades to your character, but it works in a very specific way. Not many games do it like this. Okay.
Arnold, take 3 men and head to the sewage tunnels right under the motor plant. Duke, the ventilation zone. Miles, you...
Rhythm Fisher reporting for duty.
Good, you're here. The operation begins now. You locals know the area best. Head down to the tunnels beneath Silver Piece Square and hold position. The creature's hiding out down there.
Okay.
Fisher, keep your comms on and await further instructions when you're down there.
Yes, sir.
So, we're going this way. Never skunked progress. Okay, search. I just searched the trash bin and somebody threw 93 coins into the trash bin. That's interesting. Who's throwing money into the garbage can? And that's what I don't get.
Soldiers everywhere. Does that mean the lockdown's complete?
It appears so. We could run into the enemy at any moment. We've seen how dangerous they can be, so stay sharp.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Hello?
Miles, get me 2 more mags. Do you copy? God, is this comms on the blink again? Oh, it's you. Isn't your AO up front? Move on. This mission allows for 0 slip-ups.
Yes, sir.
Nah. So this way.
We should be close. Yeah, that's the tunnel right beneath Silver P Square.
This is it? But the whole passage is flooded. Oh! Princess Rubbish Bin said something about a water valve.
Billboard's coming. Watch out, everyone.
All that big talk about tightening up the underground facilities and a quick whack on a sewer pipe is kicking out more filthoids than wastewater. Wonderful.
Sorry. I'll definitely be stepping up patrol of the sewers in the future.
I wasn't talking about you. Forget it. Let's deal with these uninvited guests first.
Did I win? No. This filtoid is kind of cute, though, to be perfectly honest. Look at it. It's like a little rat. It's like a little ratty boy. Okay, I'm out of energy, though. That's like a downside of this character. When you're out of energy, you can no longer blast as much. Still have my greatsword, though. I also have this thing. This is like a repeater crossbow, which is like very limited ammunition in its magazine. But the reason I like this gun is actually it has unlimited ammunition, like completely unlimited. So what you do, just blasting those arrows, and those arrows are going back to your gun, so you never have to reload and you never run out of ammunition. The trick is that sometimes you have like some enhancements to the gun that can trigger in a way that like if it triggers, it automatically like recharges one ammunition. So with a game, with like a gun that is a repeating action of shooting bolts and dragging them back, you're effectively creating more and more bolts above that 15 that you can have, which means that eventually you can just continuously shoot stream of arrows that are ricocheting back and just damage everything in its path. And general sentiment of players of this game, from what I've gathered, is that weapons are very underrated, are underpowered. So basically you just unlock the strongest character and killing everything with their skills. However, I have a feeling that this gun in particular, if I play my cards right and I find like some good demon wedges or like good modifications and mod it out, it's going to be like continuous, just unlimited like beam of death. It will just never stop and it will just shredding everything, which is
all done.
Very...
Now we can get in.
Okay, I don't know what they did with the game, but it seems like the game is kind of... not like frame spiking at times. I don't know if it's like because I'm streaming, but it wasn't happening before. I don't know what this is.
Don't come any closer. The mighty Demon King shall punish you with holy light magic.
This is creepy as hell. No idle games today? No, I actually using this as an idle game usually, but I feel like in those commission kind of like missions, it is a little easier on the resources because everything is like predetermined. Maybe it's like misbehaving because a lot of things for the quest are like dynamics and it's just loading up things that I haven't seen before or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I will just go to the settings and tone down the settings. I think the last time that I played this was actually a different version of the game. This is like Steam version. Before I was playing on Epic, and maybe I tweaked the settings on Epic and I didn't do it in here.
It's okay. Just a mannequin from some fashion boutique.
There's a lot of mannequins though.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have anything. I have Battle.net on though. But no, nothing else.
That flower crown design. It feels familiar somehow.
Does it?
Could Clive have got it wrong? This place doesn't seem like a villain's base at all. More like a makeshift refuge cobbled together by a homeless guy.
Like, if those deteriorators, whatever, if they are painting graffiti, they are not like animals acting on instincts. They have their own agenda, and we probably just siding up with the bad guys.
I don't think so. Look closer. There are claw marks all over the walls. This has to be the creature's hideout.
Right.
Maybe they were hiding in here before they deteriorated.
It even feels kind of like a cozy little home. When we were kids, Barry would hang colourful strips of cloth all around our home. She said it would make the place feel warmer and less lonely.
Upon a closer look, they've set this place up pretty majestically. Maybe they're the real Dukes of the Sewers.
Dukes of the Sewers? What's that?
Let's not get hung up on that. The setup here's a bit strange. Let's split up and check for anything off.
Like, one thing that I noticed about this game, I don't know if you noticed that too, but from what I know, this game like heavily leans into a theater theme. Right? The name of the game is Duet Night Abys, like literally in the name. Then there was this one mission that was in the theater. Then there is this whole sort of like the way you unlocking new characters is you are farming this very hard end game content called like theater something. I don't know exactly what this, but it's like theater themed, and you're basically going through acts in like 2 stages. They're like heavily leaning into this like theatrical narrative. I think that's art choice. I think that's by like purpose.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? Let's just go to the settings. If I go to the display here. We have quality preset extreme. Okay, graphic filter, something. Shadow quality extreme. No, let's go with average. I think like the shadows are usually the biggest culprit. Visual effect quality. Let's go to high. Don't get me wrong. If I'm not streaming, this game is running smoothly. So maybe like streaming is taking some resources away. Crowd density. Let's go to high too. What else? Texture quality. High. I think like high should be fine. Okay. So, right. Did the game suffer? I don't think so. I think it still looks pretty. Maybe because of the graphical overhaul, the game is like eating more resources now. What's this? Though worn with age, the mannequin has clearly been posed and styled with care, executing grace elegance, like a performer lost in the moment on stage. Okay, what else is there? Claw marks. Huge claw marks slash across the walls, dense, erratic, and as it left in a frenzy of agony and madness.
Ooh,
I think
Minion, look!
I think
There's
we
a
said.
weird-looking switch
Shut
here.
up, Snow! I'm
no,
talking.
Butter mushroom. Don't touch that. Could be a trap.
Yeah, we're gonna touch that.
Huh. Looks like it's just a regular lift.
Okay. Maybe it actually didn't like claw across its base with like because it would be losing its mind. Maybe it was like literally in agony because we beat it up and it like retreated.
Whoa! A new path just opened up. Like magic.
Mm-hmm. What's this? A piece of fabric resembling theater curtain material. Too old and worn, it is unappeasably clean, clearly maintained with care. Upon closer inspection, it matches with the fabric found at the crime scene. Okay. I just like they call it like helic sleep, which is basically you crouch, you jump, and it just propels you forward so much. I mean, there's another one of those. We are like setting up the stage.
Nothing at all.
What do you mean nothing at all? Look at all this.
To jump out.
Look at all this.
Watch your mouth! You'll jinx it!
Look at all this. It's actually amazing. It looks like we are putting together
It's got style.
a theater.
Feels like a mini theater stage.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Last one. Ah, cutscene. Ah, cute little Filtoid. The name Filtoid actually bothers me. It's so silly. Is it a mannequin or is it someone sitting in the chair?
I've checked the lower area. No signs of anything unusual. What about your side?
I found something. This fabric matches the piece of curtain cloth from the crime scene. But now that we've already found this spot, it doesn't seem to matter much anymore.
I love coffee. I gotta confess.
The curtain. Wait, I remember something. That mannequin's pose and look. I've seen it before on an opera poster Blues once sketched.
Coffee is necessary? Yeah, it is. It really is. Well, plot twist, Blue is one of the monsters that we are hunting. It's her deteriorated brother. And the other one is going to be Berenica.
The whole room
That'll be interesting.
staged like a theatre. Could the perpetrator be an opera enthusiast?
Maybe they're like experiments on one of the powerful Charons, and if those experiments go wrong, it forces like deterioration, even if they were like past their like risk state.
Then again, since the Legion has already tracked down the perp, this clue probably doesn't matter much either.
Right. Not like we can belt out a duet and hope they turn themselves in out of mutual admiration.
He said the name of the game. He said Duet.
Let's report back to Clive and see if he has any new instructions.
I don't have a good feeling about Clive. I think he's going to be our enemy like pretty soon.
Rhythm Fisher reporting in. We've reached the area beneath Silverpiece Square. Search complete. No irregularities found. Awaiting further instructions.
You call this no irregularities? You found a whole ass theater down there.
Hurry!
Huh?
What's wrong?
The signal is breaking up. I'm not sure if it's the comp device or...
I can fix it! Just give it a good smack!
Don't put any technology near this useless little garbage girl.
Whoa! Whoa! If you break it, even selling yourself wouldn't cover the damages.
Let's check the device together.
Okay. Repair the comms terminal. How? Oh. Wait, are we just repairing? Okay, that's into... Really? Well, that's easy. I never seen this puzzle in this game actually.
Device fixed!
Breached! The monster is heading your way!
Interesting. So where is it
Hang in
then?
there! Major Lin is coming for you!
Major Lane is coming, okay. I will have to summon some friends.
The lies remain hidden in the shadows.
It talks. Interesting.
We've really got it cornered. Didn't expect Randy to be so spot on. I don't know why your accomplice isn't here, but 10 more of you wouldn't make a difference.
I'm gonna summon some friends though. This is going to be a boss fight. But maybe I won't need to. I'm gonna see how powerful my Linda really is.
Now I'm mad.
It's coming at us.
Alright, that's...
Second-rate excuse.
Never mind then. Did we kill it?
Away.
No, he is running again? What's the distortion? Interesting. What is happening? Is it something my main character did?
The culprit is confirmed dead. The Charon Hunt case is closed.
Is it?
Fisher, you know how to write the after-action report, right? I trust I don't need to spell it out for you.
What?
You fox hunters did well too. But remember this. Don't overstep your place.
Officer Lin, isn't it too soon to call this over?
Why is my screen distorted? Is it a bug? Did I kill it like too quickly?
The blood on the ground has darkened. Its organs were clearly pierced. It won't last long.
Then I should follow it and confirm, just in
I said the case is closed. Don't make me repeat myself. Do not overstep your place.
Yeah, there is something they don't want us to see. But should have sent us, you know, just alone. Like 13 Legion, as far as I know, like my character is playing it smart, but as far as I'm concerned, they are still the enemies. They are the ones who kidnapped our friend at the very beginning of the game. The next day. So soldiers are leaving.
Wow, look at this! Such a grand display. It's like a royal procession.
Yeah, you're like royal decision, though.
All that talk, and in the end, it's just a show to make it look like they did something.
Aren't you going to join the send-off ceremony?
You think our stubbornly upright Officer Fisher could stand up there and call the Charon Hunt case perfectly solved with a straight face? Snow would start to poop gold before that happens.
Move along! Don't block the path!
It's tough, isn't it? Protecting the people and following orders are both our duties. Just follow your heart. They summon us when it suits them and then kick us out when they're done. I'm so fed up with this arrogant 13th Legion. Yeah. Chaos!
Take a deep breath,
Chaos
Captain.
up.
It's not worth it.
I want to fight them.
I've been thinking. Why did I join the escort in the first place? Why did I want to become a laureled Charon? Was it out of a sense of duty to protect the people? No, not really. I'm not that selfless. I just did all that to secure a decent life and a peace of mind. So, I've made up my mind.
Well, fair enough. We get it. You've done your best. If the Legion won't act, we'll take care of it ourselves. Fox hunters don't answer to their nonsense rules anyway. Let's go, Captain.
Wait, I think rhythm means...
My decision is... I will continue with the investigation, even if it means defying Officer Lin's orders.
We're gonna uncover something nasty, don't we? They don't want us to see what these creatures really were. That's my take. It's like failed experiment or something.
Huh?
Yes, I joined the Legion only for peace of mind. But that's exactly why I can't sit back, warming my hands by a fire, while others freeze to death out there in the cold. Do you remember what I told you about my parents? They were killed by a filthoid because they took in a deteriorator who hid his symptoms. But no one knows the truth. The one really to blame was me. That night, it was I who begged my mother to help that man because he looked like he was dying and I felt sorry for him. When the filthoid came, my parents hid me in the closet. My mother's last words to me were, "It's not your fault. Don't beat yourself up for it. And don't tell anyone. Take care of Blues and yourself." My mother didn't hate me. Even as the filthoid's claws pierced her, she never once blamed me. But I wish she had. I wish she'd hit me, yelled at me, anything but forgive me.
I just realized their names, the siblings' names, are called like Blues Rhythm. Or Rhythm Blues.
But I can't forgive myself. Her last words haunt me like a nightmare. I haven't known peace of mind, not even for a single night. If it weren't for Blues comforting me, I might have gone mad. It's the same this time. If I just sit by and let the Charon Hunt case end like this, I'll never forgive myself. Sorry for unloading all these old memories on you. I should get going while there's still daylight.
Just you and us? Okay, we'll go with you. I want to help you fix your regrets now. Just you and us?
This is my own choice, and I have no other subordinates to call upon. You don't have to risk yourselves to help me.
What are you saying? We've come this far and now you want to go solo and hog all the credit? Like we'd leave a good person who brings warmth to others to freeze out in the snow. And besides, if you freeze to death, that terrifying little sister of mine will make sure I pay for it.
I heard that. I'm definitely telling Fina on you.
Shut up, Snow.
Me too. I'll bear witness to Snow's words.
Okay.
How dare you, sneaky little button mushroom? I'm going to whack you
Did
on the head.
he want to say button mushroom? You must like another B word instead. I would use another B word for addressing Snow, to be honest. I hate all the Paimons with passion.
Huh, try and catch me, mud ears!
Mud ears? Ouch.
Thanks to this dynamic duo, I'm feeling a lot better. Let's get moving then.
Okay.
Yeah, Officer Fisher. I mean, Rhythm. We need to figure out both the whereabouts and identity of the perpetrator. But it feels like we've hit a dead end with the clues we've gathered. Let's go over what we've found so far. Maybe we missed something important.
Wait, this is my Lisbel running around. Okay. Let's summon myself too.
Still fulfills its
You can summon like your friends. You can have up to 2 in your party, and they can just run around with you. And the best part is they're actually using weapons and all of the modification you gave them. So if you have like 2 very powerful party members, then it's like you can even like a character that is not leveled at all, and they just kill everything for you. And you can level up that way, especially in like missions. That is like good. Okay, deduce. We are deducing something. A silent maybe an opera. Let's reflect on this one. Select these clues. Reflect. So... operatic melody heard during the attack. Okay. Let's submit the clue. Perfect. Deduction successful.
Earlier, we suspected the perpetrator might have a connection to the Opera House based on the curtain clue, but we quickly ruled out the staff. Still, from what we've seen in the hidden chamber underground, it's clear the perpetrator has strong ties to opera.
Does it?
I agree.
Oh.
There is an opera enthusiast. Then the melody you heard that night might actually be an aria from an opera.
So opera it is then. Interesting.
Who here knows anything about opera?
People in opera house?
Don't look at me. That's way too fancy for my taste.
I don't know much about it either. What about you, Officer Fisher?
I'm afraid not. Like I said, I'm not really great with music. If only I hadn't fallen asleep when Blues was badgering me to listen to his tapes.
So I'm pretty sure it's going to be her brother. Like there is going to be some sort of like twist. Maybe we can go visit Camilla.
Wait. Blues was an absolute opera fanatic.
Oh, that, okay.
I remember he left a collection of tapes at our secret base. It's a long shot, but if we listen to them all, we might find that melody.
Huh. Kudos to Blues for helping out big time. Captain, let's visit that place again.
It's the one in the sewers, no? Okay, where are we going with this? In here? Okay. The dynamic of this game is like very weird. So how are we gonna get there? Should be like 60 meters away, but it's like here in the rocks. Maybe we can get there through here. Oh, it wasn't in the sewers. Kinda was under impression that it was in the sewers because it was like in here. But we had to like find it physically, and now we can just teleport in, which is good. This is their secret base. They created like literally mansion somewhere in the like vent pipes and stuff. Look at all this. What's this? Observe. One corner of the life bushes covers countless edged words. Some are crooked, childlike. It's probably.
Why would your brother have a huge collection of tapes? Was he secretly loaded or something?
Not at all. Most of them were copies he made from friends.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Who's the target today?
if any character that I collect, I have quite a lot of characters, but
Seeking aid from an enemy? Good.
I could play as this
it
one.
Seems hatred
Just
hasn't
for a
completely
bit.
clouded your judgment.
Give me this one. Sword. Perfect. There we go. Oh, this is this new puzzle again. I kind of like this one. It's very satisfying to fill it in. Even though I don't understand the purpose of the counter. Like, if you cannot figure this out in a minute, then I don't think you should be playing video games. Like, quite frankly.
The melody sounds similar, but not quite right. The perpetrator's version felt much sadder.
Okay, let's try it again. Like, it's 100% going to be her brother. Like, the blues is going to be the monster, because they made like some sort of experiments on this. They're making experiments on these Laurel Carons, I guess, which makes me even more worried about Barry.
My ears! Seriously, Blues, in what world is this music?
What do you mean? It wasn't that bad. Oh, now it makes sense. So you need to like manage two at once, which is a little bit more tricky.
These can't be all of them, right?
Got nothing?
Where's Rhythm?
She went out for some air.
Yeah, I think it might be hard for her to... When is her brother even? Did he like go... I don't remember. Is he like got missing, or she cannot see him because it's like in some sort of super secret program? He's definitely the monster. They did something to him and he escaped. They're like doing experiments or something. I'm almost sure of it.
The silent, silent snow, child of the sky, may the nameless...
Okay, you're singing, I got
That's
it.
it! That's the melody! What's the name of this song? What's it about?
The one I just hummed. I wasn't even thinking about it. It just slipped out. Let me try to remember. Oh, Blues taught me this one. It's called Requiem for the Nameless. It's the song from the opera Children from the Snowfield, but the lyrics I sang weren't the original ones. The actual song is much sadder.
Mm-hmm.
It tells the story of a nameless fairy who sacrifices everything to save their friends. But in the end, their friends never learn the truth. Only the snow remembers. Blues didn't like that ending, though, so he rewrote the lyrics into something happier. He knew the song so well that he could even play it backwards, which is why he never recorded it.
So obvious.
Are you saying this is the melody you heard that night?
Yes, I heard it just before I was attacked.
It's a new clue, but unfortunately it doesn't narrow things down much. Children from the Snowfield has been performed at the Gallia Theatre for decades. It was incredibly popular, so a lot of the locals know it. Once, Blues and I saved up for half a year to buy 2 tickets to see the play. We were so excited. But on that day, someone in the theatre accused us of stealing their tickets. We were kicked out before the play even started. That night, I sat against the theatre wall for hours, feeling absolutely miserable. But Blues, he pulled out his harmonica like a magician and started playing that song. Turns out, he'd already learnt it on his own. As he played, a voice rose from the other side of the wall. A boy singing along. His voice was so beautiful, just like a lark.
And that's the second one.
With Blues's harmonica and that stranger's singing,
Was that 2 monsters?
I felt so happy I'd almost forgot we'd been thrown out that night. Sorry. I didn't mean to get carried away and bore you with these old stories. My point is, this song is too common. It's not specific enough to serve as evidence.
This city is like so trash. I can't wait to like tear it all apart.
Any chance this play's being performed again soon? Maybe we could stake out the theatre and see what happens.
I don't know much about recent performances. From what I know, the play's been off the schedule for a while due to an accident.
An accident?
Yeah. I came across a note about it while sorting through case files some time ago. It wasn't anything major, just a brawl at the theatre during a performance 2 years ago. According to Putsch, the troupe's director, their lead performer, was injured during the fight. That's why the Magic Flute troupe decided to halt future performances of Children from the Snowfield. Let me check my notes. Here it is.
I think the name of this act is Children from the Snowfield. Brawl at Galea Theatre, October 9th. Filled, something involved parties. Lead performer, audience. So, in summary, physical alteration report broke out between troupe members and 2 front row audience members. Alleged assault of performers by said audience members. Okay. Conclusion, evidence found to be insufficient, case dismissed. Of course. Alright.
But aside from diving into the sewers for further investigation, this is the only lead we have for now. You just gave me an idea. If Children from the Snowfield holds great sentimental value for the perpetrator, perhaps we can use it to draw them out.
Exactly. Let's pay Miss Putsch a visit at the theatre and see if she's willing to help us plant a fake announcement.
Naive.
There he is. Are we fighting? I think we might be fighting, actually. Or talking, I don't know.
I knew the perpetrator is still alive.
Scream louder, then I might show you some mercy.
Came straight to us this time.
Perpetrator. Even now, they haven't told you the truth. Dirty liars. Even the 13th Legion is no exception.
Truth? What do you mean?
It's stalling. Take it down first.
Hello. How are you doing? This nick is not familiar to me, to be honest.
It's been so long, sister.
Oh, Coop. What the hell are you doing on the new account? Or did you have always this one? I wasn't aware. How are you doing? We are playing some Duet Night Abys, especially focusing on the story. Because I can like do farming and stuff on my own, but the story is kind of interesting. How is your day? It's been so long, sister. Yeah, I knew it was Blues. It's her brother all along. I think my theory is like, if not completely correct, it's very, very close. It started to be obvious when they started to talk about that opera song there. Naka rebranded and came back to streaming earlier this week. Oh, cool. What are you streaming? Did you rebrand it into... wait, let me just check for a second there. Let me just check for a second. Did you rebrand it to a... did you at least rebrand it to a VTuber? That would be funny. Being VTuber is fun. Even though I recently actually was experimenting with the face cam as well. So I came to a conclusion that if I'm going to be playing like anime games like this, I'm going to be using my VTube avatar. If I'm going to play something with like less anime gimmick, less like Veep culture mimic, I'm just going to be using face cam. I think it's like the best of both worlds, you know? How are you rebranding? Into what you are rebranding? Tell us about it. PSN name. I made all my platforms the same name. I've been streaming Watch Dogs while waiting for 007. Watch Dogs? I haven't heard that name for a long time. I also... a lot of people are very hyped for the new James Bond game. Actually. I don't intend to plan to play myself. I am not into like super agent kind of thingies. I think for me, the closest to James Bond would be actually Agent 47 from Hitman series, because that's like basically the one agent that I actually like. But I don't like James Bond is like, I don't know what to think. Like the books, the movies of the James Bond, it is like franchise so old, so you don't even know like what they are how are they going to do with it, you know, how are they going to execute it? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Like people are hyped up about that, which sets expectations very high, which is like a lot of margin to disappointment. The last James Bond game is actually very, very old. I think it was called like GoldenEye, if I remember correctly. And it is a very old game, but it is also like regarding it brought so many like revolutionized ideas to first-person shooters for its time. How they did the game is very interesting to me. Like you can do something that most stealth games don't do. Interesting, like what? Is it more akin to Hitman? Because like the Hitman, especially the new Hitman, there's like a lot of stuff that you can do for it being like a stealth game. It is not traditional. So if it is like very, I have a feeling that if there's like a lot of things that you cannot do in other stealth games, I think it is going to be a lot of akin to Hitman. Isn't it like developed by the same developers that did Hitman, the Brand series? I think I've read that somewhere, but I'm not sure. I just take it with a grain of salt. But if that is the case, then I would understand the appeal.
Or should I say, Officer Fisher, have you calmed down now?
Who are you? Answer me!
Blues Fisher, your younger brother. The owner of that harmonica.
You can try to blend in and talk your way out of getting caught, knock them out, etc. But you can just kill them till you get the license to kill. That's actually good. That's actually good. I think one of the James Bond movies was called like License to Kill. No. So they're like playing to this trope. That's actually nice. But yeah, I think in Hitman series you were able to do something similar, you know, throwing coins around, using disguises, blending in, you know, knocking people out, stuffing them into closets, whatever float your boat. I think if they go this route, then the game could be very, very interesting.
Blues. Why are you dressed like that? What happened to your voice? I thought you were training in the inner city. Why are you... No. You're lying. My Blues has a heart of gold. He shares other people's suffering as if it were his own and treats every Charon like family. He'd never have committed atrocities like the Charon hunt.
For real, you lose points if you kill non-targets in Hitman. That's true. That you should do. Like every goal of every Hitman game was essentially just kill targets and nothing and nobody else, in the most supple thing possible. Like if you were able to just cause an accident, eliminate your target, and get out of the map without even touching anybody else, then it was like the best possible result. Right, and you could achieve it in many ways, like knowing the map, finding like a disguise somewhere, you know, knowing how to cause the accident, etc., etc. But you could also go in like guns blazing, and especially in early Hitman games, that could go very wrong. Like I remember the first ever Hitman game. It was just called Hitman. It was it. It was like Hitman Agent 47. Basically the first Hitman game. It was like, it is very old school. It was so hard. If you went in guns blazing, you could have pulled it off, but it was very hard to do so. But also if you killed many like innocent people, you would basically... You had like a budget of dollars that you could have like made for every kill, and then you could use that budget to like upgrade your gear and buy new guns and all sorts of lovely things to the next mission. But if you also went over the budget by doing so much damages that your budget would actually be needed to cover those damages after the mission, and if you go into negatives, then the game would be like over and would say something like your account was terminated. you know, you went over budget, your account was closed, no more contracts, your account was terminated, you were kicked out of the company, and another agent has been sent to kill you. Essentially, that was how the game went, and they were sticking to this formula for a couple of games. I don't remember exactly how the new Hitman is actually working with these, but I know that like the new Hitman, that World of Assassination series that is currently being pushed in, it's like very good. It's just such a garbage in terms of how you can purchase it. It was originally meant to be like a trilogy, and I bought first 2 series in the trilogy, and then like the third one came in, and then they rebranded to World of Assassination, and it's so very convoluted, like what missions you can have, what missions you don't have. It is also marketed as free, but if you like if you install the free version, there is like one only like training mission that you can do, and then you need to buy like fuck ton of DLCs, and it's like so confusing that I didn't even finish the third one because I was just like, eh. They indeed PS2, PS3 era up to blood money. They removed the point system and penalty of killing the henchman. They did the microtransaction with all the 3 games. Yeah, me too. Like I wouldn't even like hate on microtransactions because I can personally live without like having golden guns or whatnot. It's just, it is so confusing that I wouldn't even know, like, I would be angry if I had to like repurchase the first and the second game again, and I think I don't have to because I have like my codes from having those games before, but it's just like so much work that every time I like stumble upon it on the shop, I'm like, maybe I could buy it, and then I remember all of this hustle and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I need to play something else instead. I hope, is the new James Bond game from the same developers? I almost think it is. It's just like, I'll ask this, how about you find out? Thank you in advance. Oh, he's removing his armor? No,
This is the chain I made for Blues when we were kids.
Take it back. The Legion betrayed me. I don't need it anymore.
What they did to them? Like, I'm sure they are making experiments on these Charons.
Rhythm, don't jump to conclusions. You've seen how cunning this monster is. He could just be disguising himself as your brother to manipulate you.
I wish that were true. But his every move... I know them too well.
It is from the same devs, yeah. Yeah, I thought so. But I don't know where I read it, so it might have been just, you know, comparison. I wasn't sure. Thanks for clarification. Well, if it is from the same devs, then it's going to be good. Because like the new Hitman series, like apart from this like microtransaction nonsense that they made with World of Assassination, I think the gameplay loop, the core gameplay, is actually phenomenal. I enjoyed the first and the second one when they were like branded like Hitman 1, Hitman 2, Hitman 3. So I presume that the third one even improved on that. And like the options that you could do in those games are absolutely like phenomenal. You can go from like being absolutely like a ruthless just killer shooting everybody into like being so sneaky that you just killing people by accidents, or you can like make other NPCs kill the targets for you by various things. You know, you can cause an accident in a racing track, all of those. It was very creative. Like, it was, in theory, it is like stealth action game, but it actually, what it is like puzzle game mostly, because like the world is basically all of the pieces you have, and you can put them together in any way you want. It's one of the best like stealth sandbox games that I know of. So if they go with that route in the 007, then yeah, it's going to be a great game. I can't wait to actually watch you play this, because I probably won't be playing it by myself, so I will gladly look at somebody playing this.
Especially the way he reached behind himself to search for something. It's exactly how Blues used to look for his harmonica.
Now that you mention it, since he saw Rhythm, he's been holding back to avoid hurting us. So you're still sentient. And those mechanical pieces encasing you don't look like armor. They're more like part of your body. What happened to you? What do you mean by the Legion betrayed you?
No problem, that's what I love with the new Hitman games. If you are completionist, just want the best outcome of your scenarios to get sneaky and only kill the targets. Yeah, but also there's so many ways how you can like kill your targets. It can be like accent, you can push them over the railing, you can trigger one of the what I dislike kind of, well, I had like a little bit hate and love relationship with the way that there were also like recommended pathways that you could like choose, and it would like show you exactly how to set up one of the accidents. And it was cool that there was like usually like 4 or 5 of them in every mission that you could do, sometimes even more, but it like gave you precise points so you could like set up something in a really great way, and then everything clicked together, which was a good part. The bad part was like it kind of took away the creativity of early Hitman games where the game didn't actually hold your hand. It was like, I understand, it was like, it must have been like dilemma in case of developers doing this, because on the one hand they wanted players to explore all of the options that they put into the games, and maybe they were afraid that players won't find it, but if you put like in-game guides that will like guide you to these outcomes, you take away player creativity, right? Because then players will just follow the guidelines, and it basically becomes just a checkbox quest.
Your instincts are sharp, but in the Empire, that's not always a good thing. Rhythm, my sister, let me tell you the cruel truth behind the title of Laureled Charon.
Okay. Are we having a cutscene, or are we playing as Morse now? Children from the Snowfield, Act 5. Okay. The Laureled Charon, once believed to be a diamond of the utmost brilliance. It gleamed at the horizon of my dreams, like the eternal light atop the Ice Lake's highest peak. But later I realized it wasn't a diamond at all. It was glass reflecting an illusionary light. Beautiful, dazzling, but so fragile it could be shattered by a single pebble or chunk of clay. A Charon who passes the 6th Legion test is nothing more than a caged beast ready for the slaughter. In truth, we would rather become numb, unthinking beasts, for then we wouldn't endure the agony of shattered dreams or weep over the unfulfilled promises. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. There we go.
Where am I? I remember passing the tests, being assigned to the 6th Legion's Alchemy Academy. Then...
Professor, the test subject's consciousness seems to have awakened earlier than scheduled. It seems to be in great pain. Should I administer another dose of anesthetic?
No need. Let it stay awake. Begin resistance data extraction in 2 minutes.
I was absolutely right in my theory. Yeah, I'm doing experiments on them.
The data is in. This one shows exceptional resistance among this batch of augmented subjects. The current test failed to breach the secondary heart you implanted, while fire has damaged its synthetic skin, causing its body temperature to spike far beyond normal limits. Data collection complete. It's on the verge of collapse. Shall I take it back to rest?
Do not waste your compassion on these demons. Administer the sedative, secure its limbs, and prepare for the next enhancement experiment. Such vivid expressions. What? Are you trying to bark something at me?
They are like pulling
you won't get the chance.
that one cutscene from Warframe on us.
Sedative administered, Professor.
Where they were like changing one of the soldiers into Excalibur Umbra.
They are its most sensitive parts. This way, we'll get the most precise data.
Understood, Professor.
Yeah, there's so much. This is a punishment for being a demon child, but no matter the sins we bear, shouldn't such suffering and agony. So I cannot
don't
read
know
that.
how long those days dragged on. Only that my body was slowly twisted into the shape of a grotesque monster. My heart grew colder with each passing moment, shattered into shards by the frigid winds of Lamenting Lake.
So they are Yeah, they're just experimenting on them, like forcing them go into like the second transformation.
The old memories as a human slipped further and further away, until even my name was lost, swallowed by the abyss. Blues Fisher is dead. In his place remains a hollow shell, his name erased. Now known only as Subject 47.
We have an Agent 47 in here too.
And yet, this
what is this
wretched
talking
body
about, you
still
dude?
clung desperately to the instinct to survive.
This is literally
Professor,
like that
the
Warframe scene.
subject's rejection response has ceased, and all vital signs are stabilizing. However, it seems we've overused the beta-type suppressant. The subject's mental state is unstable.
The mind is nothing more than a byproduct of biological processes. All we need is obedience. As long as the subject can respond with a yes, take it to the testing ground.
Agent 47 is universal being. Yeah, kinda. And he also, this one is also like very, very dangerous. It would seem, and he also like escaped the facility.
Yes, Professor.
And like the Agent 47 in the first game, in the very first game, it was such an absolute beast. You basically begin escaping from a facility, but it was like nothing. It was fake. It was just like to test if he is like, because they were clones essentially, and it was just to test if he is ready for like his duties. And then he was like trapped within this company. But like in very last mission, you actually go and end the head of these experiments, right? And just there is this mission where you like go in and then you just kill that to kill like basically your father, the maker of these clones, and there is this huge shootout with a whole SWAT team, and you just absolutely clean everything, and then there is like loads of clones that are running at you, and then you kill them all too, and then just you get to your maker and you just kill him, and then you just leave, and then Agent 47 is free. And then it like slips into like, it's a little bit vague, like what is it about the company, you know, and like Hitman 2, 3, etc. Like, it's a very interesting board.
With those suppressants, it couldn't defy our orders even if it tried. Like pathetic, mindless beasts.
Savage, brutish, devoid of intelligence or elegance. But this is the true form of a Charon.
Hey, stay away from it. Who knows what kind of filth it's carrying?
Make sure to record its combat data thoroughly. If it fails to meet the standards or shows any suspicious behavior, dispose of it immediately.
Are you sure we can do that? This feels excessively cruel, doesn't it?
Cruel? You've got it all wrong. It is by His Majesty's benevolence and the magnificence of alchemical technology that this trash has been given the honor of serving the Academy's great cause.
Don't even think about running. The electrified
Hang on.
grids and gun turrets are far less forgiving than we are. And forget self-destruction. We have plenty of drugs to prolong your worthless existence.
This is like
Test begins.
for anime
Release the
game.
subject.
Subject 47. Eliminate all obstacles.
Yeah, Subject 47 is eliminating, alright?
There are still enemies over there. Don't stop.
The numbers are underwhelming. Go and clear out the...
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Injured already? Useless work.
Go that way. Hurry up.
Here, that one over there is still breathing. Can't you even handle that? Finish it!
You're so annoying, dude. I wonder, now that his sister will find out about all this, I wonder if she's like going to defect
Return it to the cell.
and lead like a
Prepare
resistance
for the next
or
batch of
something.
subjects.
Okay.
Hey, wake up.
Oh, 36.
I'm 36. Who are you?
This is his partner.
Not in the mood to talk? That's fine. Just make a sound so I know you're alive.
Do I look dead to you?
47.
Thank goodness. I thought I'd never meet another person to talk to.
Do we know each other?
Not yet, but we'll get there. After all, we're the only humans in this hellhole.
Humans? Only you would still think of us that way.
It's what's in the heart that counts.
The heart? That was torn apart on the operating table long ago.
Then let's piece it back together. And once we've done that, we'll get out of here. Together. As humans.
Keep dreaming.
Might need to enhance close quarters combat performance.
I am so uncomfortable with this place. Like, for a cozy anime game, they went overboard. Like, I've heard that mentioned that this story is kind of like dark for a gacha game. And it kinda is. These guys look like that Elysian Church guys, though.
Test begins.
Alright,
The
whatever.
targets assigned to the subject this time are rare. Ensure the data is recorded in meticulous detail.
Blessed
Yes,
Vanguard,
Professor.
okay. Done. Oh, there's more of them. It's again the church guys.
We
But
may
they look
be
a little bit
pretty-
different,
Please,
so...
spare us. We've already surrendered.
So they are like... Okay, so they captured Elysian Church guys and now they are throwing them...
Grant me your mercy, your wisdom, your strength, and your deliverance.
Gates is
Jesus.
all locked. You can head back on your own. I've got to prepare the report for the professor.
So not only they are doing like experiments on the Karons, but they're also capturing the enemies, and then they're using prisoners of war as cannon fodder for these monsters to test them out. Interesting. I think the subject 36 is like that other guy that they actually met within the theater. As we were talking, like that somebody was singing along as he was playing harmonica for his sister when they kicked them out of the opera house because they accused them of stealing the tickets, which wasn't true. Like these Solars, they are acting like garbage to all of the Charons. Which is kind of funny because Charons are the ones who have like magical abilities. But a lot of Charons are working with the Empire in the like the vision that they can achieve better life. But even then, like as we were playing the last time when I was playing, the story was when I was playing as like my alter ego, the Morse, because usually you play as a Vita, but sometimes you play as a Morse, which is like a counter ego. And there was like this huge conspiracy where they even wanted to like try to get rid of all of the Charons in the higher position. So like this is literally like Nazi Empire kind of.
Sorry, did I wake you?
I wasn't sleeping. Your singing's just so unbearable. I've never heard anyone butcher a tune from Children from the Snowfield like that.
If I had an instrument, maybe it wouldn't sound so bad.
Don't you feel the pain?
The worse it hurts, the more you need to sing.
Save your breath. Surviving the experiments is hard enough.
Physical pain doesn't matter. It's what they've turned humans into that hurts.
After all this, you still think we're human? Face it. We're nothing but monsters now. Mindless, soulless tools at their command. Accept it, and it won't hurt anymore.
The worst part was killing those prisoners of war. Like killing Filtoids is like whatever, but like they captured those Elysian Church guys and unleashed 47 to slaughter them. That's tough.
No! We can't let ourselves become monsters. The day your heart gives up is the day you truly become one.
Did you forget what happened the last time you tried to escape? They strapped you to the electric chair. You want another round of that?
See? The fact that you still care. That's proof enough you're not a monster.
Twisted logic.
Don't worry. I'll get us out of here.
Phew. All cleaned up. Shit.
They're actually swearing. Wow.
Go on. Let's see which of you truly deserves to be called a demon. Impressive. The suppressing stuff injecting are finally showing results. Stability's never been this high. At this rate, it won't be long before we can roll out these augmentation experiments across the other legions.
This is funny that all this time my ultimate is actually blocked off. I have a feeling that when they push me over the line, well, not me, but when they push this guy over the line, this ultimate will actually activate and he will like blast the hole in the wall and escape or something like that.
Looks like the regeneration ability is adapting better than expected. Hey, don't think I don't know.
I did this all the time. But he's just blasting.
You.
Interesting.
Yet you just had to get yourself hurt. What a performance. Don't get your hopes up. We're not letting such a valuable augmented subject die for nothing. That'd be a colossal waste.
36. Hey, 36!
Is he alright?
Hey! Hey. Here, take this. It should help ease the injuries from earlier.
So that's why you dragged your tasks out today. Even took a good thrashing just to get your hands on these files of medicine.
Caught me, huh? Don't you dare give up. I told you. I'm getting us both out of here alive.
Why bother? Even if we manage to escape, what kind of life awaits us now that we've become like this?
But once you're dead, nothing good can ever happen to you again. I won't go down without a fight. We both have dreams we've yet to fulfill. Haven't we?
Doesn't matter anymore. Look at us now.
Tell me about them. Talking about your dreams reminds you that you're still human.
A performer.
Huh?
I used to dream of becoming a performer. Participating in the 6th Legion's tests was meant to be my first step toward becoming a laureled Charon. I thought if I could build a better life, I might one day stand on a grander stage. I wouldn't have to hide in the shadows anymore, watching others bask in the spotlight, or surround myself with tapes of songs I couldn't even play. All because, as a Charon, my horn was deemed sickening to the audience. I know. It's a ridiculous dream.
No, I just thought of us. I love opera too. No wonder we hit it off. After we get out, we'll set up a stage of our own, invite everyone we know, and put on a wonderful show for them.
That's why they set up that lair in the sewers that looks like a theater.
I'll take that as a yes. And a
Nice.
promise is a promise. I'll hold you to it. I've got a feeling our chance to escape is coming.
It might just be a delusion.
It's not. Haven't you noticed? The suppressants have been growing less effective on us over the years.
Years?
That's proof we're still human. Even our bodies are telling us it's time to fight for ourselves.
Or maybe it's just this cursed, monstrous body mutating for its own survival.
But the alchemists haven't even noticed it yet. Their negligence is our chance. Let me think. We should come up with a secret signal for when the time comes.
Secret signal is going to be the song? I have a feeling it will be. Okay, another... I think like I get what's going on. They are dragging it too much.
Begins.
Oh, final test, good.
Let's find out which one of them is the ultimate augmented subject.
So we are supposed to fight each other.
They're making us fight each other.
That's not gonna go well, is it?
We really don't have a choice, do we?
Guess not. Bring it on then.
Okay.
Remember, got a stage waiting for you!
Alright.
What's the point of making promises you can't keep? Because someday, they might just be fulfilled!
36. Pull out
hell are you doing? Subject exhibiting extreme instability! Requesting backup!
What? You never said anything about making it out like this!
I never go back on my word!
It's open!
Okay. Are we leaving him behind? I don't think we do.
Professor, I'm sorry. I didn't expect the subjects to resist the suppressant's effect.
This kind of mutation is unprecedented in any of our test subjects. Fascinating. Perhaps they're our greatest masterpiece yet. Lock down all information. Deploy the latest gamma-type suppressant. Bring the subject in alive, no matter the cost.
Oh, we're gonna make it cost a lot. I think we're gonna escape because that's what happened. This is basically just reliving the events that already happened anyway. Oh, god damn it. This beam is amazing. I mean, this is also unlimited ammunition too. Okay. Any more? This is kind of satisfying, not gonna lie. Okay, this way. Let's just jump over. Perfect.
Did I make it? Yes. You made it. Great.
Is he coming?
Where do you think you can run off to?
Wait, are we destroying the freaking test chambers? Nice. Yeah, ruin it all for them. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, I have a feeling that this guy is not actually playable character, sadly. Unless his sister actually transforms into one of these. That would be funny. There is one more target over here. Or maybe it's just... Oh. Oh, okay.
This way.
So we're actually busting our way out. But
I hear water. There must be an outlet leading outside.
Thank God.
he doesn't sound... The 36 doesn't sound too well, though. What's this? Jumping down? Okay. Into the radioactive water. Let's take a swim.
We made it out. This is the Academy's drainage tunnels. There must be an outlet leading outside. Can't believe we actually made it. We're finally free.
You hurt. I'll take care of everything from here. First, we need to find a place to hide.
I see. So this is what happened. This is why there is two of them, actually. And this is why they don't want us to poke our noses in it. Because this information can get out. Because like it would anger a lot of like Charons, I guess. They could turn on the humans.
So you were the ones who built that strange stage in the sewers?
How? Why? How could this happen to you? Blues. Does it still hurt?
I'm fine, but fate only gave us a fleeting moment of mercy. Escaping the Academy wasn't the start of a new life, but the beginning of the end.
The break is over. You have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. On my stream or on yours. I don't know when 007 is coming out, but I'm gonna make sure to watch you stream it one day. Yeah, I'm really curious about that game. Have a good one. Have a good one, Coop, and thanks for watching. And as for the rest of you, we're gonna proceed the story. It is getting interesting. I'm actually getting immersed.
During our escape, the alchemists, the new suppressant, ruined my voice and messed up our minds. We couldn't control ourselves. We'd go berserk from time to time. And my friend, 36, has already left this world before me.
So what I'm worried about is that they are doing the same thing to Berenica, actually.
I always knew those alchemists were wicked scum. But this is cruelty on an entirely different level. And to think that they had the gall to go in cahoots with the 6th Legion, luring Charons with strong magical aptitude just to turn them into test subjects.
Listen, sister. The 6th Legion. They used the title of Laurel Charon as a lure to deceive us. Leave the Legion. Find a quiet, safe place and take care of yourself.
What about you?
So many cat boys on the screen? What do you mean? There is only one of me. The outsider, the guy in the game, is actually a dog boy. You know, he has like wolf-based abilities. Hello, Nicole. How are you? What is this game? This is Duet Night Abys. Basically free game. It used to be gacha game, or was planned as like a gacha game, but they got rid of gacha, so I like it. The one way you can look at this game is basically like an anime Warframe, because it plays very similar to Warframe. It has same systems of modifications and stuff. You're unlocking various like anime characters that are basically your frames. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It has its own like story, which is very interesting, and it's completely free. It's on Steam, it's on Epic. You can also play it on your mobile phone. And the story so far has been a bit too dark, and they are obviously borrowing a lot of like set themes from Final Fantasy XIV and Warframe alike. We just saw like one of those infamous Warframe scene, like in Warframe when you see how one of the soldiers is being turned into the frame. Spoiler alert, sorry. And then in this one, that was basically the similar thing. Anime Warframe. No, I like mean it. Like when I say Anime Warframe, it is Anime Warframe. You have like your character which is having its abilities. You have basically bullet jump, you run around, you have your ranged weapon, you have your melee weapon, and you use what they call demon wedges, which essentially is like very simplified version of modifications that you are using in Warframe alike. So like this is literally Anime Warframe. And it's free to play, just like Warframe. And actually, unlike other similar games of this aesthetics, it doesn't have gacha. The gacha in this one works the similar way like the Werewind's Meat does, where basically there is gacha still in the game. If you don't know what gacha is like the Japanese kind of slang for loot boxes, paid loot boxes, or like gambling, but it's only for like cosmetics. You can basically buy like pools, and then you use those like pools, and you drag something out of the box, but only in terms of cosmetics. So you're getting like various accessories, and you are aiming for costumes for your characters. Like, but I basically play completely for free, and I have like good amount of hours in this game. It is very grindy, but so is Warframe, so that checks out. And you basically are leveling your stuff, and you're getting loot, so you could craft more stuff, etc. It really is like Anime Warframe. Warframe is a better game, I would say, naturally. But if you like anime aesthetics, then this one is very good too. And I also like the story. It's surprisingly dark for anime kind of like game. Especially it doesn't feel like the story is very dark compared to these like vibrant colors that the aesthetics of it has. 5 days ago, zero exit.
It's all my fault. If I'd gotten here sooner, you wouldn't have been... We wouldn't have stood a chance. My moments of clarity are slipping away. Or perhaps, like you said, my heart has already turned into that of a monster.
How are you, Nicole, by the way? I saw you streaming earlier, but I was so dozy that I have basically spent the whole afternoon sleeping because I haven't slept enough at night. We did have a hard time at gym yesterday, especially me, because Alastis arrived at gym a little bit later, basically skipped the whole first training, so we stood for the second training, and second training is basically no like theory, just full contact fencing for 90 minutes. So we were just basically fighting with one another and with other boys at the gym. And it was fine, but like I feel like I was driven over by a truck today. It was I think Nicole's streaming tomorrow. Oh, so maybe that's just the schedule. I don't know. What was it? What was the game though? It was Dark Souls 2, no? It's also scheduling. Oh, I thought I missed it. But I kind of still think it's Saturday today, because we did have like this national holiday in our country, so it feels like weekend already, you know.
If you're a monster, then what does that make me?
We chased so hard to catch the light, the dazzling light, only to find it so unreachable in the end.
It's gonna be one of those streams I do not speak. It'll get scary. Yeah, Nicole, you're gonna rage. You're gonna rage because Dark Souls 2 is probably like, you don't understand one thing about Dark Souls 2, Nicole. Dark Souls 2 is the game that even Souls players hate because of all the convoluted system, because of how hard it is. You're gonna have a great time for your brand. You're not gonna have a great time for your mental health. Let's put it that way. Like, yeah. Approach it with a very calm mind, because it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
If something is unreachable, why not pull it to the ground?
Oh, there comes the idiots. Wait, is this Elysian Church?
Stay back. His body is toxic. Who are you?
This is church.
I have many names, many faces, but in the end, they're all just labels. No matter how those labels shift or change, one truth remains. We have been forsaken by the gods.
They're carrying the dead soldiers. I like it.
Now, someone as sharp as you should already know who I am.
Are you that one original? I think he's like the one original Charon that led the rebellion, and the Solace actually, whatever the humans are called in this one, they are like pushing the narrative that he has been killed. I don't think he was.
I'm here to extend an invitation. Join us. Drag the untouchable Solars down to the ground and let them feel the wrath of Charons. Don't rush to reject me. Reflect on what the Empire has done to you. They lured you in with sweet lies, broke you with merciless torture, and buried you under an ocean of despair.
I like his voice actor. He reminds me Lortimer. Gideon Emery, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just find out if Gideon Emery actually plays in the Duet Night Abys. I don't think he does, but this voice is very familiar. It really sounds like Lortimer from World of Warcraft. I was actually wondering if I should be playing World of Warcraft today, but I'm like done with the story pretty much so far. So like it would be just me farming, and I'm having blast farming, and that is like a lot like solo content that we can do with Alastis, but also kind of not really interesting if there is no story, right? It's like deep voice, I don't know. Find a cast rather. Or figure out if Gideon Emery is actually casted there. That would be probably easier.
And what lies at the end of this path? Becoming a laureled Charon? A better life? Greater dreams fulfilled?
I don't think that's him. He has like the similar qualities. Gideon is much more profound in his qualities, kind of.
Absolutely not. What awaits is a slow death. Your bones picked clean by the solar elites.
hunted by traitors among our own kind, until you're discarded like trash in some forgotten corner. With a single empty promise, they lure aspiring Charons like you and me straight into the abyss. As long as the 6th Legion and the Alchemy Academy's web of lies remains intact, Charons of Icelake will continue walking this path to ruin, marching straight into the same tragedy as you, again and again.
Doesn't seem so? Yeah, probably. It's just very familiar to his voice. I wonder if like the deteriorating thingy is also has something to do with the Legion. Maybe there is like something around Icelake that is actually forcing deterioration to happen to these poor Charons.
The Empire stripped us of what we once had, and left us trapped in this miserable present. Are we really gonna let them crush everything we hold dear without putting up a fight? Look at us. The Empire coveted our strength, shackled us like animals, and twisted us into grotesque monsters, into real demons.
So maybe what happened is actually they said that they killed the first rebellious Charon. Instead they captured him and they made experiments on him, but just like these two, he actually managed to escape, and they just sweeping it under the rug. They don't want public to know.
But now, we've broken free of those chains. Isn't it time to turn their own weapons against them? Time we made them pay? Let them tremble at the mere thought of us. Let them feel the pain we've endured. Make them never dare to cover what we hold dear again. Let them repent with their blood and remember us for eternity. Let the entire Empire scream our names in terror.
The Forsakens.
You may call it vengeance, but I call it protection. We demons bear a duty to protect our kind. We'll rid the inner city of its filth and give your loved ones the cleaner, brighter future they deserve.
Problem like with joining them would be it would be just flipping sides. It like now the way it sounds like humans are basically the race in control, and they are very racist towards demons. If these guys had their way, it would be just flipped around, and then the humans would be those who would be oppressed.
The Forsakens. I still have unfinished business.
Blues!
Do not follow.
Okay, I don't know what he is up to, but I have a feeling we are going to follow. But maybe not.
Gallia Theatre.
Check him out! That gear is absolutely wild!
During this ridiculous celebration. Such
Seriously,
cacophony of
what?
lunacy defiles the sanctity of this place.
Interesting. What are we doing? Where is he going to perform?
Hey, handsome. Care for a dance later?
What the hell?
Hey, handsome.
Oh, there is like actors. They look like monsters. Interesting.
Come on, watch this. That was a great dance.
Dude, what the hell? My crowd is glitching. Wait, hang on. Was it? What's that crowd density? If I go crowd density extreme, will it like stop glitching? Will those people... Okay, they still glitching. What the hell is going on? That's weird. Okay, never mind then. Let's put crowd density back down then. It's just weird that they're like glitching in and out of existence. That's weird.
Could someone pass this letter to the lovely lead?
I have no idea what's going on. Why are we in the theater now? We've been in this theater before. I remember like searching for like treasures in here and stuff.
can't believe you chose to meet in a place like this. Never took you for someone who enjoys such frivolities. And didn't I tell you to minimize contact until absolutely necessary? The 13th Legion is gone. We've got to finish our deal ASAP.
Yes, it can be finished now, as we agreed.
Am I going to kill him?
What are you? Why?
This is Clive? I think it is Clive.
Awesome! This year's show is on a whole new level! It looks so real!
Check that out! Someone's really gone all in with that soldier costume. That gear, it looks legit.
They think this is a cosplay.
Come on, let's see some action already.
Okay, that's fine.
Did you hear
This thing is
that?
OP as hell.
Man, the sound effects are spot on.
Bravo! Let's hear it again!
The 13th Legion is on official business. Live ammunition. Move it or you'll die.
Wait, what? Are those real guns?
It's the Legion. It's actually the Legion.
The Legion is getting
Arnold,
demolished,
Thomas,
though.
Evacuate the civilians. The rest of you, hold suppression.
Hear their way.
I don't understand why he killed that Forsaken, but maybe he just follows his own agenda, I guess.
Target confirmed at the Masquerade. Preliminary assessment identifies the target as the Raven from the Forsakens. Civilians have been cleared. Apprehension proceeding as planned.
As planned. I killed like 100 of your people already.
Well
what do you mean
done.
planned?
Regroup. All units to Gallia Theatre.
Captain, we're doing everything we can to stabilize the targets, but this Forsaken's bastard isn't going to make it. What about target number 2?
Terminate on sight.
Get him!
I think my ultimate is about to be unlocked. It's going to be like that huge bubble.
Who is it?
Interesting. Wait, that's me, isn't it? Wow.
Everyone, lower your weapons. Let's talk this through.
Officer Clive, hold your fire. It's not what it seems.
Warrant Officer Fisher and the Fox Hunters, are you shielding that monster? The Charon Hunt perpetrator? Have you lost your minds like the idiots prancing around at the carnival?
The killer's identity and motive remain unconfirmed. Executing him now will not serve justice for the victims of Ice Lake.
Justice? Justice is putting a bullet in its skull. You're out of line here, Fisher. Stand down. Do you remember the oath you swore under the banner of the Three Wolves? To dedicate my life to His Majesty, to become a loyal soldier of Hyperborea, and to serve until death.
Bollocks.
Major Lynn spoke highly of you. She considered you a very promising soldier, despite your Charon bloodline. She was even planning to recommend you for promotion to the capital once this case was resolved. The 13th Legion values its ace soldiers.
Yeah, we can see that.
I'm giving you one last chance to prove your loyalty to Hyperborea. Step aside.
No,
You dare defy a direct order?
I've always been a slow thinker. Never good at understanding complicated ideas. Even now, I still don't know what it means to be a loyal soldier of Hyperborea. But there's one thing I know for sure. If loyalty to Hyperborea, to His Majesty, means trampling the place where I was born and raised, betraying those who've helped me, and turning my back on my loved ones.
I love that we are in the theater and there is like an acoustic echo that you can get in theaters. It's like small detail, but
Then from this very moment on, Rhythm Fisher is no longer a loyal soldier of Hyperborea.
Disobeying orders, obstructing a Legion operation. By Imperial law, that's grounds for immediate execution.
That won't be happening.
okay, goodbye, Clive.
Eliminate them all. Don't let any of them leave the theater alive.
I'm sorry, officer.
Rhythm, hang in there. We'll back you up.
Well, guess I've got no choice but to throw my lot in too, huh?
You guys.
Okay. So we slaughtered everybody. Good.
Guess this is it. You rotters. And you sneaky turncoat.
Well.
You? Why are you here? You attacked the Legion. You were...
When you left, Snow noticed those tiny shimmering specks clinging to you. Those specks, they're the same as the ones left by Lynn's final shot during the capture. That's when Outsider came up with a theory. Perhaps Lynn's shot wasn't meant to kill the target, but to track him. Her last warning to us, don't overstep your place, might not have been an excuse for her negligence or inaction. She just didn't want us to scare off the prey. And that grand send-off ceremony for the 13th Legion, it was nothing but a show to trick the target. They never actually left, did they?
Oh, we just evicted them, so...
You're one crafty little rat, aren't you?
Shut the fuck up. Who are calling a rat? Who are you calling a rat?
Major Lynn suspected that the Forsakens might have been pulling the strings. The whole capture operation was just bait. A tiny shrimp to lure out the real big fish. So we could catch the Forsakens and wipe out their network around Ice Lake. You weren't supposed to be involved. But now that you've stood against the Legion, you've made yourselves enemies of the Empire. Run if you want. Major Lynn will hunt you down.
Please, Major Lynn is already in my roster of characters. She's basically my servant now.
I'll go with you. I'll face Officer Lynn myself and explain the truth behind the Charon hunt. She's sharp and reasonable. She'll see our side. I'm the one who betrayed the Legion. The Fox Hunters were merely caught up in it. They're innocent. Please, sir, don't punish them for my mistake.
I'll just shoot him and say Forsaken did it.
Blues, leave. Get far away from here. Head north, beyond the Vidofnir Mountains, beyond Hyperborea's reach. Go to the far north. Perhaps you'll find a place where you can survive.
Perhaps maybe the characters should be tied to the quest line?
All right. I'll leave. But sister, can you promise me something too? No matter what happens, be brave and live on. You've attacked the Legion. From here on, all that awaits you is endless torment or death. I still have one thing to do. Sorry, but from here on, you're on your own.
So he doesn't want her to basically give herself in, so he just incapacitated her and he's going to carry her away. Good.
Fox Hunters of Ice Lake. May I entrust her to you?
Or not.
What about you? What's your plan?
There's no end to running.
Then keep running. As long as you're alive, there's always a way.
What is this glitching on my face?
Leave. You're a good person. Just like him.
Him?
Let's accept his request, Captain. Blues has already made his choice.
The silent, silent snow.
But...
the crystal heart.
We accept your request, but on one condition. My nameless friend. The true Subject 47. The companion who escaped the Academy alongside Blues Fisher. Tell me your real name. Make this request in your true name.
How long have you known?
When you sang that song, or maybe even earlier.
That wasn't Blues? So the Blues was the one who died?
The silent, silent snow.
Rhythm told us Blues didn't like the original lyrics. He rewrote them to give the song a happy ending. But what you sang is different. That's the original, sorrowful version, isn't it?
Smart. My character here, she's like Hercule Poirot.
You're not Blues.
I didn't
Yet
notice.
you know everything about what happened in the Academy. Then you must be the other protagonist of the story. It didn't make sense to me before. The culprit everyone described was a rabid beast. But you're nothing like that. You were calm enough to recount your past with such precision and clarity. So, could it be you're not the one who committed the Charon hunt? Perhaps you've just been playing that role. It was a guess, but your reaction tells me I'm right. You're such a talented performer. You managed to mimic Blues' every gesture so perfectly that even Rhythm bought it. That fresh wound on your throat. It wasn't an accident, was it? You deliberately sliced your throat because you knew Blues' voice was the only thing you couldn't perfectly replicate. But why? Why go to such lengths? Why pretend to be Blues? Was it to bear his guilt for him? To help your friend escape? Or could it be...
The real Blues? Is he still alive?
You even figured that out? Blues is gone. But he didn't want his sister to ever know who it was that killed him. You're sharp. If only we'd been as perceptive back then. Doesn't matter now. I lied to you. In the story, I swapped our names. It was the other way around. Blues was the one who saved me. He reminded me what it felt like to be human, but I lost the right to call myself human long ago. What's the point of a name for a ghost of the past? If a name is required, just call me Fantasio. Fox Hunters, here's my commission. Take Rhythm, leave this place, and keep her safe.
Okay.
And never, ever tell her about me.
I accept your commission. I swear I'll see it through. And, Fantasio, you are the best performer I've ever seen.
Thank you.
One day, if fate allows, I'd like to hear your story. The story of your own life. Until then, take care.
Wait, so we are fugitives now? Interesting.
Now, there's one last thing to do. If I tamper with the shapes of their wounds...
Never mind. A faint cut crosses the soldier's wrist. Fine, clean mistake made by a blade, but in this version of the story, only the legionnaires and the monster should have left their marks. Erase the blade cut. The cut is fine. That the simple shapes, crimson beds. So he is basically mutilating the corpses, so they don't know that we killed them all. You need to kill that idiot Clive too, though, which I don't feel sorry. Soldier's body is marred with scorch. In this version of the story, only legionaries and the monster should have left their marks. Pull the cable. Okay. So he's just tampering with the evidence. Got it. The advance team evacuated the civilians but fell to the monster. Okay.
This way, no one will ever know you were here and attacked the Legion. I'm taking this secret to the grave, Blues. I fulfilled my promise.
The Forsaken's guy is gone now. How are you feeling? Blues? Blues?
Turns out this body isn't exactly indestructible after all. So much for the Empire's so-called alchemical genius. My sister's aim has gotten a lot better. Looks like she's capable of protecting herself now.
Is that what's important right now? Hang in there. I'll take you to a doctor as long as we use force to coerce them. Even monsters like us can...
No need for that. You refused to tell me about all the bloodstains on me that won't wash off. But I figured it out. It's a good thing to let me die here. At least it'll bring peace to everyone.
Peace to everyone? What about you? You idiot! You said after we got out, we'd set up a stage of our own. I'd teach you how to perform, and we'd invite everyone we know to watch our show.
Why is this game has such a good voice acting, though? Like... they are doing brilliant job of voice acting, all these characters.
Sorry. Looks like I won't be able to keep that promise.
No. Oh, what about your sister? You said she's the one you miss the most. You haven't even reunited with her yet.
I'm a coward. I said I wanted to see her again. But when I finally did, I ran like a coward. There was nothing I could do. I have one last request. This chain, it's a keepsake. Find my sister. Tell her the truth about the 6th Legion. Don't let her fall into their trap like I did. And don't ever let her know that I died by her hand. She wouldn't be able to bear it. Please, promise me.
Luz, I promise, but how do I tell her the truth without letting her know you're gone? I get it. I just need to make her believe Blues is still alive. Let Blues tell her everything. So...
Blues, I did it. The Sixth Legion's lies are finally exposed. Rhythm, you'll never know the truth about your death. That was our first performance together. Not bad, wouldn't you say? You finally came. You purposely let me loose so that you could catch this guy. That's quite brilliant. And if you're that brilliant, surely you've already noticed the clues I left behind. Why, then, why haven't you said anything? Why didn't you reveal the truth about the Sixth Legion?
Our target has always been the Forsakens, nothing else. That is the order we received. Everyone has something they must fulfill. I'll make it quick.
Something you must fulfill. I see.
Headphones recommended for... What? Oh. Wait. Is this him? Is this Phantasmo? I have a feeling that... I think this is like playable character. This is like Psyche.
So, Parsifal, is there something you absolutely must do?
Something I must do.
Something you do anything to fulfill? We usually call it a dream.
My dream was to become a performer.
Pretty sure this is playable character, which means that this is like he's going to die. This is like the Psyche situation all over again.
To stand in the spotlights, at the very center of the stage, to feel the thunder of applause. Just for me.
Yeah, dragging it so much, but I don't particularly mind.
Parsifal? Parsifal!
Parsifal. That seems to have been my name. It feels distant, though. So distant.
Why are you just standing there? It's your turn to take the stage.
My turn to take the stage?
So he was an actor?
Yes. The final act of Children from the Snowfield. You've been preparing for this moment for so long, haven't you?
Yes. Yes, I have. I remember now, Miss Violetta. This is what I must do to complete this performance.
Okay, I have some screen tearing. Let me check. Do I have vertical synchronization? You don't. Okay. So let me. I hope it didn't crash my OBS. No, we seem to be still streaming, so all is good. All is good. Okay. Let's carry on. How long have we been streaming, by the way? Let me just double check. 2.5 hours. Still can stream a little bit more. Throw back the curtains.
Once upon a time, in a frosted castle in the snowfield, a slumbering frost fairy was awakened by the laughter of 2 children. Though the children lit a fire, its flames could not thaw the icy core of the fairy's heart. Day after day, through snowstorms and biting winds, the children came to the castle to play with the fairy. They laughed, sang, and danced. Slowly, the fairy grew accustomed to their company.
Look there, they smile so bright.
What the hell is this?
And it lights up my night. How I wish I had mine. It's been cold for a lifetime. How I wish I could feel the
Why is this a weird musical
day,
with
the claws
Beast from the Snow?
beast
Okay, that's a
reached
boss.
into the snowfield. The once
It's a
pristine
boss.
land and
Okay.
sky were drowned with crimson.
All right.
Bound by a promise made to the boy, the fairy left its castle. I promise
Okay,
I will find your family in the valley below and keep her safe.
I don't know what that gun is, but it's very interesting. You're like charging this huge bubble, and it does 0 damage to her though. He does have a katana though, so... Oh shoot. Oh, come on. Let's shoot my bolts at her. It's a weird strategy, but alright. What if I kill her minions? I have like 0 control over these. I'm doing some damage though, to be fair. I'm gonna like charge it up to S level, my combo I mean, and then I'm just gonna use the heavy attack too. Okay, I forgot that if you use your ranged weapon, you lose all the combo with your melee, which is a little bit... It's a little bit unfortunate, to be honest. Can't say I like it that way. It's whatever, like 10 more hits. There we go. That was some damage though. Symphony of Gunfire. Okay. So this is the Children of the Snowfield opera, by the way.
Only for its delicate limbs to snap beneath their might. The fairy's frozen heart pulsed for the first time, beating, screaming its own destiny.
Deadly Beats again? Okay. Alright. Ultimate? What's my ultimate? It's finally unlocked. That's one way how to introduce the character, like... Wait, ultimate is that you shift into this thing? The song is interesting. It really sounds like an opera. Wait, she looks like Lynn. Is it? Am I actually fighting a Lynn? Break both destroying dormant cannons to deal damage to the shield. Okay, got it. Okay. Concerto of Fire. This is not particularly hard, but it's spectacle to watch. Like, don't be mistaken, this game actually absolutely has some hard content. But I don't think it's tied to the story. It's similar to Final Fantasy. Like they're like 80 level missions that are very hard, and you have to let like all of the modifications and everything like tune up. But the story is basically just cakewalk. Have I won? Not yet, though. Okay, she's vulnerable now. Never mind, weakness exposed. Let's just, yeah. Use Ask distribution on the boss to end the battle. Okay. Wow. That was interesting. It was the weirdest theater I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. But I take it. They are trying so hard to make it like artsy. And then they're not failing in that try, though.
Completed this performance.
Holy hell.
Ready your arms! Fire!
He actually massacred a lot of them.
The finest performer.
Lynn almost died. Nice. Shouldn't have stopped, though. So when he snaps and we start
Operation
just...
concluded.
Okay.
Target number 2's vital signs confirmed. Proceeding with retrieval.
The boss did look like Lynn. Because he was fighting her. It was interesting. Okay, where else are we going? Talk to Rhythm, okay.
How boring.
Okay, let's play that. Here's like a side quest. You can do side quests too. I think not playing Mind Story actually stripped me of a lot of trial levels. Trial is basically like your like account level, and the more you have, the more you can like level up your characters. I am currently locked at like level... If I look in here, in my armory, you can see a lot of characters like locked in level 70, which is like whatever.
Purgatorio
But...
Island defies all accounts. More expansive.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yet more brutal.
Okay.
This cannot...
But like... The max level is 80, but I would need to be like level 60 on my trial level. You get a lot of actually trial experience for doing main quests. You can get like 600 experience per day if you're doing your dailies, and then you have some by leveling characters and unlocking new stuff. I still have a lot of main character, Mind Story to unlock.
Oh, it's you. Good morning.
Hello.
How are your injuries? Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine. It's been several days already.
Okay.
Are you sure? Back then, little Minion said it was too dangerous and wouldn't let me tag along. But after hearing what happened, I feel calling the situation dangerous was an understatement.
Well, you could say that, certainly.
Rhythm.
It's fine. There's nothing we could have done about it anyway. This world is filled with countless things beyond our control. That's just how it is.
I see.
By the way, is this medal...
Yes. The Laureled Charon Medal. Officer Lin awarded it to me for my outstanding contributions to the case.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. If it were the old me, I'd probably be thrilled. But now... This medal's only purpose is to smooth the way for my resignation, sparing me from unnecessary questioning or resistance. It's stained with the blood and tears of too many innocent people, and holds no meaning to me anymore. I still haven't found any concrete information about Berenica. I tried looking into what you told me about Number Zero, but my contact said that even mentioning the name to anyone in the 13th Legion was met with immediate silence. They refused to disclose anything about her, but we can be sure of
just
two
beat
things.
it out of them.
First, she's definitely been taken by the 13th Legion. Second, she's very important to them. They wouldn't treat her as carelessly as they did Blues.
Thank you. That does ease my mind a little.
Oh, and I heard something else, though I'm not sure if it's useful intel to you. 1 month from now, the 13th Legion will be relocating a high-value prisoner by train from Ice Lake to Dismania, the Imperial capital. The 6th Legion's been ordered to assist with the transport. The prisoner's identity is classified as top secret. All I know is that she's currently receiving treatment in the inner city under maximum security. But someone caught a glimpse of her back. A young woman in her early 20s, dressed in black. That matches what you've told me about Berenica.
Well, Prison Break it is then.
If it really is her, then the train departing in a month might be your only chance.
Could it be Berry? Has she been taken to Ice Lake just like me? Thank you for the intel. This is the only lead I have, so I'll give it a try, no matter what. What about you? What are you planning to do next?
Honestly, I don't know. Other than helping you look for Berenica, I have no idea what I can do. But I made a promise to Blues that I'll live on. As long as I'm alive, I'll eventually find a reason to keep going. Isn't that how it works? I guess I'll see you around.
What? Thank you for the booby shot, I guess. They needed to remind us that it is still an anime game. The story was so dark for a second that they like, yeah, we're still anime game. Look, we have jiggles. Don't be too sad, okay? It's like, you know, to lighten up the mood. I love it. Don't clip that out.
Welcome back. Would you like something to drink or eat first? The care package I prepared is in the cabinet to your left. A wide selection. I dare say there's something in there to suit your taste.
A punch in your face would suit my taste best.
Oh, come on. I heard you were badly hurt and came to offer my regards.
Save it. I'm good, as long as I'm still breathing. I'm not some coddled rich child like you.
Ooh, that hurts. After all the effort I put into coming up with such a brilliant idea to net you the big fish, this is the thanks I get? And here I was, dreaming that our ever-so-kind Miss Lin would return with a heartfelt speech of gratitude for my genius.
Dear Officer Randy, thank you for your unmatched brilliance and flawless foresight. Happy now?
Jokes aside, while that raven we were after ended up dead, the files we found on him led to a clean sweep of the Forsaken's influence in Ice Lake. Their plans to expand into the Cocytus region? Dead in the water. And you know what? Even the dead can serve a purpose. With the right timing, we could exploit this intel gap to sneak a few spies into the Forsakens. If it works out, this could be a real career boost for you, Lin. Who knows? At this rate, you might even outrank me soon. What's with a long face? Did you run into someone back home you owe money to or something?
Chief Sybil. What is it? It's about the report I filed earlier. The Spathatoy Academy colluding with the 6th Legion to conduct illegal experiments in the Cocytus region under the pretense of Legion recruitments. Is the 13th Legion really going to turn a blind eye to this?
The 6th Legion is an ally of the 13th Legion. And those who conspired with the Forsakens to commit atrocities in Ice Lake are the enemies of the 13th Legion.
But
Beautiful, isn't it? A symbol of honor. It's thanks to this insignia that you're standing here alive and unharmed. Stand down, Lynn. Don't forget what your duty is.
Yes, Mom.
Lynn, when I was younger, I used to see things the way you do now. But to become a true hero, there's something one must learn. Sacrifice.
Nothing, just tired. My head's killing me. I'm going back to get some sleep. Later.
Haha, finally! Been waiting for you to embrace the art of rest. Life lies in relaxation, you know. It's heartwarming to see my wisdom finally passed on to you. I'm so glad.
Wait. There's one more thing.
There's more? But I'm taking a vacation in...
Shut it. No vacation for you. We
Oh,
found this
come
slip of
on.
paper on target number 2. It's all wrinkled, covered in rambling nonsense. These flowery words don't make sense to me. You look into it. Could be a hidden message we've missed.
Fine, let me see. The silent, silent snow, child of the sky. Huh. Sounds like poetry. Or maybe lyrics to some old song?
Requiem for the Nameless. Okay. Well, both Nameless are now dead, so... This game doesn't hold back, huh? Okay, what next? Because... Look at all the... Oh my god, what's this? Night Abys version satisfactory survive? Give me a reward. I'm not gonna do the survey now. Maybe later. Maybe off stream, you know? Sometimes it's fun to do surveys on stream. There's a lot of hustle about it. Enter the Asphodel? Asphodel is like the Camilla's place, no? Camilla's bar, I think.
Let's see. Find a missing cat.
Take it.
Catch a candle thief. Unclog a chimney. It's all just mundane little errands.
Yeah, we should
Camilla,
send Snow on those.
When are we gonna land another big job? Like the one with the Crystallo of Stella?
Enough chirping. Keep doing that and you'll scare off my customers. And if that happens, today's lost earnings are coming out of your allowance.
Oh no, please don't. Actually, it was Little Minion who complained the recent commissions were too mundane with pitiful pay. Not nearly enough for her, as the rising star of Ice Lake and queen of the fox hunters to scrape by on.
No, go back to the garbage bin that you crawled off and leave me alone. Deny your involvement.
For the record, I never said that.
Little Minion, how could you just sell me out like that?
Why wouldn't
But
I?
I'm so
I hate you.
bored. The leads my Little Minion's chasing haven't gone anywhere. An outsider is off doing who knows what. Oh, how about this? Little Minion and I will help out at the tavern. The pure white redeemer, demon king of light, will bring an awesome energy that'll brighten up the whole place.
How many
And
plates
this
and
rare
glasses
act
are
of
you going to
charity
break?
Absolutely calls for same-day payment.
Not happening.
Good.
I've got an important client to entertain today. If you stick around, they'll think I've turned my tavern into a nursery.
I've only been away for a few days and now Camilla doesn't like me anymore.
Nobody likes you.
Nice try.
Ever.
Tears are the most useless thing in this tavern. They won't get you anywhere.
Just...
Here, 2 opera tickets. Go watch a show and let me have some peace.
Thanks.
Children from the Snowfield is finally making a grand return to Ice Lake after 2
Seriously,
years.
you are sending us to
featuring
Children
Lady
of the
Violet
Snowfield after all
herself
this
in
that
the
happened?
cast. These tickets are nearly impossible to get hold of. Now then, my dear Demon King, is this offering good enough to buy a moment's peace from you?
Children from the Snowfield. It's back on stage.
Wait! Wasn't that the show Rhythm mentioned before?
Rhythm? You mean Rhythm Fisher, that young Legion officer? She dropped by yesterday. The last time I saw her before that, she was all fired up and raring to go, swearing up and down she'd catch the culprit. But yesterday, she looked like one of those hopeless drunks, bloodshot eyes, barely steady on her feet. I was half afraid she'd trip over her own boots. She even told me she'd quit the Legion and wanted to try her hand at being a fox hunter. What's gotten into her?
They wouldn't get it.
All right, I get it. That look on your face tells me it's one of those secrets best left buried. I won't pry.
So, she's a fox hunter now?
No. I've seen my fair share of people signing up to be fox hunters. Most of them are looking for a way to earn a living. Some are thrill seekers chasing an adrenaline rush. But she's different. She's just trying to drown herself in work to escape something entirely. So I told her, come back when you've truly figured out what being a fox hunter means to you.
I see. Well, let's hope with time she'll get back on her feet.
All right, the show's about to start. You'd better get going.
Mm-hmm.
And Snow, keep those tickets safe this time. No more folding them into paper planes, okay?
Oh
they
my
fly
God.
off, don't come crying to me.
Aha, relax. I'll take good care of them. Come on, little minion. Let's go.
I think we should give the tickets to Rhythm, actually. Maybe we will meet her at theater.
Come to the fisherman.
There are only 2 tickets. How? So, little minion, are you coming with your Demon King, or should I invite Rhythm instead?
Need you ask? I'm going, obviously.
Whoa, that was blunt. I thought you'd say something noble, like, I'll let Rhythm have my ticket.
Not when she's like this. Taking her along now might just reopen her old wounds. Let's give her some time.
Okay. Hello?
Wow, look at all these people. Are they all here for the show? They seem to be talking about something interesting.
So the sky said...
This is not voice acted, huh? Wait. Watching the opera with Daddy and then going out for a fancy dinner today is officially the happiest day of my life.
Little minion, let's go check it out.
How about you? Did you hear, a few days ago during the Silver Candle Festival, someone committed a murder right in the opera house? Things got so bad that the Legion had to step in. Some say it was ghosts, others say it was Forsakens, or maybe even monster behind the Charon hunt coming back to life. Whatever it was, anyone who tried to dig deeper got slapped with a gag order.
The rain hurt Mum's
Okay. Sure. Of course they are trying to bury it out. We're gonna step on their heel pretty soon when we bust Barry out of prison. With Lady Violet's mesmerizing voice, those pure resonant notes, blah blah blah. You know, I don't care. Skip this. Let's go.
Tickets! Special staff discounts! Interested?
Ask the price.
Only 500 silver coins for the best seat in the house! Front row, dead center, prime viewing!
500? That's outrageous!
But it's worth every coin! From that seat, you'll see every sparkle on Lady Violetta's gown, every subtle movement of her lips. It's absolutely a once-in-a-lifetime experience!
We already have tickets, kiddo, so
Thanks.
shut it.
But we've already got our tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have said that earlier. What a bummer.
You're a bummer. Get out of my face. The boy stomped off as if to prove his frustration. He shoved his shoulder.
Ow!
Oh, actually, I like him. I like him. He should hit Snow more. Actually,
He was the one who stopped us. What's his problem?
I would say you. I see you and I'm getting violent tendencies either.
Forget him. Let's hurry to the ticket booth before the show starts. Wouldn't want to miss the opening.
Guys, in case you cannot tell, I absolutely hate snow. I hate all snows, paimons, all of these like little shits that they are stuffing into every game. Something like this was the reason I uninstalled Throne and Liberty. I played the game for like 10 minutes. I was like, oh, this game is actually pretty decent. You know, you can explore stuff. You have like these 2 weapons. You can jump around. You know, it might be like the thing that I can replace like Black Desert Online with. And then they slapped me with the Paimon and I was like, nope, I'm out, and I uninstalled the game. This is how I feel about these little... it's frustrating. Let's go. Alright. Foreign lady. Wait, I know this one. This is one of the unlockables.
That lady's been standing there forever. Is she expecting someone?
Well, that's that kind of lady that like if she walks into the room, you already know she's walking into the room before you see her face. You know, it's the kind of lady that, like, if she is under the shower, she still has her legs dry. You know, you got the gist. Let's take a look at her. Foreign lady. Wait, I think it's like...
The world outside Purgatorio Island defies
I think
all
it's...
accounts. More expansive.
It's this one, isn't it?
Need my assistance?
I cannot unlock her.
I'd be pleased to lend
I could be like killing bosses to get her like a relics that I could unlock her from, but I don't have enough like thingies to unlock her yet. So
Weapons, supplies, power levels, mission plans. Check completed for the 17th time.
you can play as
Standing
written
by.
too, and I have a feeling you can have Fantasio.
New for me.
I gotta say, this, like the introduction to Fantasio, was absolutely great. They did a great job. Okay. Are you going
Good
to
day,
accuse...
sir. Here is your ticket. Your seat is just to the left. Have a wonderful evening.
Are you going to accuse us that we stole the tickets too? Because if you do, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Here you go. These are our tickets.
And where does a filthy Charon like you think you're going? Get out of here before you stain our carpets.
Violence it is. Your own rule states admission is ticket-based. I don't see anything about excluding. What kind of a ticket is that? I'm reporting you to the manager. Yeah, chaos.
Oh, honestly, the fact that no Charons or filthoids allowed isn't in the theatre's policies is beyond ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, let me see them.
Ticket holder on his monocle with deliberate slowness. Yeah, he is an asshole.
Ha! Busted! Did you really think you could scribble over the dates and sneak in with expired tickets? You filthy lowlifes. I can spot cheap tricks like this a mile away.
Violence it is. Faced with undeniable evidence, you're left speechless.
Wait a second, little minion. The picture on these tickets is different from the ones I had.
Oh, the little shit bumped into snow. He stole them. Nice.
Could it be that boy swapped our tickets when he bumped into us?
He can't have gone far. Let's find him and set this straight.
Trying to run off now? Thieving little brats like you aren't going anywhere. I'm hauling you both straight to the Security Bureau.
Really? Try to reason with him. Ignore him.
Hey, that was mean. I'm gonna curse you really, really badly.
Mum, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. It's just a minor misunderstanding between them. There's no need for such a trivial matter to take up your I heard commotion. Is something wrong here?
Ah, boss. And who is this?
This is one of the theatre's distinguished guests. What on earth is going on here? Take this outside now. We can't afford a scene in front of someone like her.
This sneaky little twerp tried to get in with fake tickets, and I saw right through her trick. Honestly, these Charons deserve to be...
Oh.
deserve to be. What?
My apologies, Mum. I didn't
He doesn't have a
I was
spine.
just rambling nonsense.
He
I
has
didn't mean
zero
to offend
spine. I'm surprised he can stand straight.
No offense taken. I'm sure it was an innocent slip of the tongue.
We weren't trying to sneak in. Our tickets were switched. I was just about to track down the thief and give him a piece of my mind.
I see. I believe I understand the situation now. It appears there's been a misunderstanding. These two young ones are actually guests for the VIP suite.
He's gonna be so mad about this.
The VIP suite? No way! That's the best seating in the Gallia Theatre. Only someone with deep pockets and high standing could reserve it. Today's VIP suite was already booked by a wealthy foreign merchant. Now, what was the name again?
He's not the brightest, is he?
Giulio, correct? Here, my reservation confirmation. I paid for this suite in full. Bringing along two young ones shouldn't be a problem, right?
Mom, are you sure you want shady little punks like them to dirty your private suite? Don't be fooled by their innocent appearances.
Dude. I am getting urged to punch him in the face.
I have my own judgment as to what kind of people they are. Or are you questioning my judgment?
Of course not, Mum. Whom you choose to bring into the suite is entirely up to you. Even if you invited ragamuffins from the slums, the Gallia Theatre would still be honored to serve you. Shut your cake hole, you idiot.
All right, calm yourselves. You've done your part. Now, here's what you should do. Lead the way and show us inside.
Yes, Mom.
One last piece of advice for you. In my homeland, there's a note saying, "Thoughtless lips invite trouble." Watch your words. You never know what misfortune they might bring upon you.
I think she's from the new continent that we are going to be visiting pretty soon. Yes. Anyway, wait. We can actually fight this thingy. Interesting. Oh! This is how we can actually unlock Fina. Interesting. What else is there? What's this thingy? Dual blades, alright, alright. Gun. Oh, and a new girl too. Lovely. Alright. Got it. It's fine. Okay. I love how can I just hop all over the place. That's
Thank
very
you
convenient.
for stepping in to help us earlier, Mom.
I hate how they like shorten the word madame into mom, and it says like you're calling her your mother. I never understood this trend. Like if you want to call someone a madame, just call them madame, don't call them mom. Because like...
No need to be so formal. Just call me by my name.
Lady Giulio, then?
Giulio. Z and H is like Y, okay. Or like Giulio, okay.
That's not much of an improvement. Lady is more of an empire term, isn't it? I've never really grown used to it. I've spent years traveling these lands as a merchant, overseeing a few shops of my own. If you feel you must use a title, perhaps proprietress would be more fitting.
Why is this proprietress Giulio has like butterfly tattoo on her cleavage?
All right then. Proprietress Giulio, were you expecting someone? I hope we're not intruding.
All of those outfits are so suggestive.
That's what you've been worrying about? Oh, how adorably considerate of you. It's okay. I don't think that person will be coming. Watching a show on one's own can feel a bit lonely. Having you two here
has brightened this suite considerably. If anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Little minion, can you believe someone would stand up such a rich, generous, and gorgeous lady? What a fool!
Okay, you should shut your mouth, little rat, now. Okay.
In my homeland,
Adults are talking.
we refer to the chance encounters between people as fate. Such moments are rare and precious. When it happens, we believe it's worth cherishing. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. No, let's remain silent. Chaos.
Snow thinks
No?
this nice, pretty lady is absolutely right. So Snow and Little Minion will stay. Thank you for having us.
Is that your name? It has such a lovely ring to it.
Snow.
Come, have a seat.
Okay. Sit and watch the show. Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the performance is about to begin. Kindly take your seats at your earliest convenience.
The whole aesthetics. I think there is a little bit of inspiration with Final Fantasy XIV, or like Final Fantasy in general. You can see like this kind of like magitech that is blending like science fiction and fantasy together.
Up next, we are delighted to present a magnificent performance by the Gallia Opera Troupe.
Once upon a time, in a frosted castle in the snowfield, a slumbering frost fairy was awakened by the laughter of two children. The tiny fairy flew towards the monstrous creature, only for its delicate limbs to snap beneath its might. The fairy's frozen heart pulsed for the first time, beating, screaming its own destiny.
That's a dramatic pause. Okay.
They smile so bright, and it lights up my night. How I wish I had my frozen heart. It's been cold.
Ask her how she feels, sure.
You seem a little upset.
Something in the story struck a chord with me. That's all. Across every time and place. The same stories are told. Tales of those who sacrificed their lives for something greater. But are the things they die for truly worth the price?
I think it's more precious than life itself. If they achieved what they desired, perhaps it was worth it. Nah, nothing is more precious than life itself.
Look at me, waxing sentimental all of a sudden. Come now, it's time we left.
Well, that was short theater, but good. I want to proceed the story. I'm not in a particular mood for theaters right now. What's it? There is something glowy. I need to have the glowy thing. What is it? Nice. Okay, that is... I don't know what that was, but I have it now. You know, you always go for the shiny.
Not so fast. Our boss says you're not going anywhere yet.
Who are you? And why so rude? Is this how you treat the great demon king of light?
Huh? What's that? Move it, kiddo. Miss Jill, right? My boss has an appointment with you. Before the area is cleared, I'll need you to wait here for a moment.
The performance has finished, and your boss is still nowhere to be seen. Is this considered proper business etiquette here in Hyperborea? I can wait. But what about these two? Surely you can let the young ones leave?
Didn't I make myself clear? I said no one leaves until the place is cleared. Not a single one of you.
Huh.
Are we going to beat him up? The audience gathered dispersed, leaving... Dude, I cannot read this fast.
Sorry about the wait, Miss Gilliu. Crowded places aren't really my thing. A quiet space is far more suited for business. Don't you agree?
A little power play, was it? Enough with the excuses. Show me the goods.
The foxicker you asked for, I have it.
Wait, I know that guy. Camilla told me all about him. He's a notorious underground arms dealer around here. The stuff he peddles is always subpar, and he's always scheming to rip people off.
Allow me to confirm one last time. I am not seeking just any common foxica that can be procured from a street vendor. My requirement is for the highest grade, with a purity of no less than 95%. Is that understood?
You're free to inspect it yourself. But let me make one thing clear. Our policy is payment first. Pay up, Mom, and then it's all yours to examine.
Well, that's not really smart, is it? Because I guess your policy is also no refunds, right? But it's not good enough. Do you offer after-sale service? Well, it goes against most basic rules of fair trade. How gullible you think we are? But what if it's not good enough? Do you offer after-sale services? Let's go with this one. Let's be like sarcastic. Wisdom.
Boss, why bother with this act? We've got the numbers. Let's just beat her up and take the money.
There they are.
Have you paused to wonder why I would come here alone, fully aware this was a setup? There are two possibilities. Either I'm hopelessly naive, trusting that this exchange will proceed peacefully, or I'm entirely certain that no matter how many men you've brought, I'll leave here unscathed. Now, which do you think it is?
What do we do, boss? Sounds like she's got everything under control.
She's bluffing. Let's get her.
Okay.
There are two young ones with me.
All right.
Stop. Mom, please.
Just slap them and they died. Okay.
We're just trying to make ends meet, Mom. How about this? Consider the foxica a little gift from us. Someone as understanding and big-hearted as you wouldn't hold this against a few small-timers.
Small-timers? You mean bandits? Bandit is a small-timer now? I guess.
Oh, so your payment first rule has suddenly vanished, has it? Never mind. Continuing this conversation any longer would be a waste of my time.
It was kind of funny though.
Would you pass me the container? I need to ready my tools for inspection.
Sure. Where is the container? Usually retrieves a small intricate object and lights it. Design jogs your memory. You recall reading about it in a book. Could it be carved incense burner? Slender trails of smoke curls upwards, perfectly straight before fading into nothingness.
This incense is a rare speciality of Huaxu. It resonates powerfully with the particular substance found in pure foxica. Even the slightest contact will cause the smoke to change its pattern. Judging by this reaction, the foxica he's brought is worse than even the lowest grade.
High-purity foxica is military regulated. It's not as though common folk like us can get hold of it easily.
But you were trying it like high purity, I mean...
I was under the impression you had your own connections. Clearly not. What a complete waste of my time. All right. Thank you for helping. Could you pop the lid back on?
The lid feels slippery to the touch. As you twist it shut, your hand accidentally knocks into Julius, nearly causing the incense burn to drop.
I'm so sorry, Proprietress Julia.
Little minion, look! The smoke is reacting to you. Could it be?
I am made of foxicore. Okay. The goons are away, so I can proceed outside. This game is funny at times. The pacing really reminds... I mentioned it a lot, but the pacing really reminds me of Final Fantasy XIV. Like, it takes those, like, chunks of, like, very heavy story.
I was completely wrong. So this pretty lady wasn't stood up by her lover. She was there for a secret trade. Phew, good thing I didn't blurt that out earlier.
Well, I was saying, like, this game, like, it throws, like, those heavy chunks of, like, the story that is, like, incredibly serious and at times sad at you. But there is, like, also, like, a lot of these, like, filler, funny situations to, like, slow down the pace and make you more accustomed to the characters. Which is actually good for world building, if it is not overdone.
I only intended to invite you for a lovely evening at the opera. I didn't expect to pull you into trouble. My sincerest apologies.
Oh, no worries at all. My little minion has a special knack for attracting trouble wherever she goes.
Thanks, Snow. Stop talking, please.
Thanks for the compliment, Snow.
Well then, take care. Oh, one more thing. I'm not familiar with this area. Do you happen to know the way to a tavern called the Asphodel?
I know that place like the back of my hand. We'll take you there.
Okay, so going back to the Asphodel. Yay! Yay! Yay!
Are you going to the Asphodel to meet someone? Let me guess. Could it be a boss lady with golden curls and a sharp tongue?
You got that right.
This Demon King just never misses a guess. Oh, but please don't tell Camilla about the sharp tongue part, or my allowance for today would be gone forever.
Why is she giving you allowance in the first place? Oh, alright, let's get in.
So, how was the show? Did you enjoy it?
We brought a friend, and we got into a fight.
Camilla, guess what? We brought back an awesome customer!
It's you. Well, I didn't expect you to cross paths with this dynamic duo.
Hey, don't call me dynamic duo. I have nothing to do with this little shit.
They both work for me, in a manner of speaking. They didn't cause you any trouble, did they?
Oh, not at all. They are both delightful.
So, this is your important client, huh? Well, you two chat away. The ever-mature and oh-so-reliable Snow is off to have some fun on her own.
Thank God.
So, how did things go with your business here in Ice Lake?
Before setting out, I cast a divination. The symbol said, nourishment. Through peril comes fortune. Favorable, it is to cross the great river. It hinted at trials to be faced, yet promised a fortuitous outcome.
Sounds like you've gained something worthwhile. I won't pry into the details. So, what's next for you?
The ship for my return journey won't set sail for a few more days. In the meantime, I plan to acquire some additional materials. I may need to impose on your hospitality a while longer.
Oh my God, the Snow is actually hiding there over the wall and spying on us. See her.
Speaking of which, do you happen to know any capable fox hunters I could hire?
Capable fox hunters? Well, there you go. They're all yours. Just this morning, they were complaining about having nothing to do. They may not look like the most dependable pair, but their skills are somewhat solid.
Snow can hear you. For the record, we're super dependable.
Wow.
How fortunate. It seems our paths were meant to cross again. I'll be counting on you in the coming days then.
Oh, look at that. We're actually leveling up. I'm so close to the level 60. I'm so close to level 60. That level 60 is going to open the whole new can of worms, because, like, I will be able to max out everything, which means lots and lots of additional grinding.
20% cut.
Because now, at this stage of the game, I am, like, maxed out on a couple of characters and weapons to what I can do. But once I ding this, everything's going to be, like, more. Okay. What?
What's with the sour face?
Before you came, our little Snow got into a heated argument with old John about who the current emperor is. They even placed a bet. And, as expected, Snow lost 10 coins.
Sounds about right.
How dare you make fun of this great Demon King? Look at this. The newspaper says it clear as day. His Majesty Clavois.
Without waiting for a response, Snow shows the newspaper into your hands.
Snow, take a closer look at the title. That's a serialized novel.
She's an idiot. You flip through the newspaper absent-mindedly. Suddenly a small ad tucked into the corner catches your eye. What's the ad? Lost and found notice. I've lost a sword, a very precious one. Was last in possession of a close family member of mine who was separated. If you have any information about this whereabouts...
Hey, little minion! What are you looking at? Let me see! Huh? This sword looks kind of familiar. Have we seen it somewhere before?
It does look like my sword, though.
The pattern on the blade. Ah, I remember now. That's your legendary weapon, isn't it? By midnight? What kind of goof writes a lost and found notice like this? What if the person who has the sword never comes across the notice and doesn't show up? That poor person might end up waiting all night at the phone booth. Am I right, little minion? Hey, little minion! I was talking to you! Hello?
Am I going to meet
Are you-
Morse?
I'm not feeling great. I think I'll head back and rest for a bit.
I was actually about to slowly end the stream, but this is interesting. I wanna see what this has. Ripples of Talk. Ripples of Talk is now unlocked. Always delight to spend some quality time with a companion. Okay. What does that mean? What's Ripples of Talk? Where is Ripples of Talk even? There? Okay. I just uncovered new thing? I can like date characters or what's this? Only those that I unlocked? Okay, let's see. Drinking buddies. Redeem soul prints. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna check this out later. I don't know what it is. Bless you. Yeah, I completely forgot we have this base because like the base is a great idea. But the fact that you can just press escape and you have everything you need right here in this menu means you basically never have to go there to check on all those cool like aesthetics of like the house is just glorified interactive menu. But because you have all of the things like here and this is much more convenient, in theory you just go here only for questing, right? So rest on the sofa until nightfall. Let's do that. It's similar to like a ship in Warframe, but different, if it makes sense. Sneak out on the cover of night, okay. Just, are we going without the snow? It's good. So she said she needs to rest, but in fact it was just a lie to get rid of the snow and everybody. Just pretending, okay, that's smart. Probably don't take snow with you on anything serious. She tends to ruin everything. Okay. Sneaking out. Oh my god. No. Oh god.
Ow! That hurts!
Good! Hit her once more.
Snow? What are you doing here?
What's Snow doing here? Oh, right. You were trying to sneak off, weren't you? Nothing escapes the sharp eyes of this Demon King. Look at you. You've been out of it all day, and you barely even touched your dinner. I saw right through it. Trying to ditch me and go adventuring all by yourself? Not a chance.
It's not that I don't want to bring you. It's just... this time, I might have to deal with the Hyperborean soldiers and land myself in trouble. I don't want to drag you into my mess.
Haven't we already messed with the Hyperborean soldiers like 100 times before?
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, but snow is useless.
Anyway, You're under my wing, little minion. Your mess is surely my mess.
Compliment Snow on being awesome. Point out that Snow always hides behind you in battles. Yeah.
That's not true. I was just testing your strength. Don't get the wrong idea. Besides, even if I'm not on the front lines, my genius-level combat tactics must have been a huge help. In any case, your adventures wouldn't be complete without the great demon king at your side.
Actually, I would have had much better time if you didn't exist.
Snow. Well, don't get too impressed, okay? You'll throw me off my game if you keep that up.
All right. But listen, if things get dangerous, follow my signal and run immediately. Got it?
Absolutely and perfectly got it. I'm great at running. I mean, tactical retreat.
Sure, tactical retreat. Let's go
Why
with
are you
that.
just standing there, little minion?
Let's pretend you have tactics in that little brain of yours. Okay, whatever. Observe the phone booth from afar. Sure. What was this? You can collect stuff? Was it Ice Lake volume? Sorry babe, there's been a hiccup at home, so I can take you to the inner city this month as promised. But hang out tight. Yeah, whatever. You liar, you Jake, everything. Okay. That's some unnecessary drama. Probably forbidden lovers or something. Ice Lake Times Square lies eerily still of the dead of the night. Not a soul in sight. A chilling gust of wind sweeps through the scattering stray bits of rubbish across the square.
A ghost! It's just rubbish. Who's been throwing it around like this? Seriously, where are their manners? They need a good talking to from Princess Rubbish Bin.
You okay, Snow? You seem tired.
To catch you in the act, I had to stay up late waiting outside your door for so long.
Go sleep.
All right. I owe you one.
Look, little minion, there's someone in that red phone booth. Could that be the person you're looking for?
Does it look like Betty?
It does look like her from behind, but I'm not certain. I can't see her face.
Well then, I hereby declare that the destination of our adventure is that red phone booth right ahead. Whether it's her or not, we'll soon find out. Are you ready? Let's do this.
Is this a trap? It sounds too convenient for this to be Barry, so it's 100% like a trap. Alright. Let's go.
Who's there?
White-haired woman, okay.
Excuse me, miss. Could I borrow a coin? I was really hoping for a nice warm cup of honey milk, but I tripped on the way out, and my coin rolled right into the sewer.
Shoo! Go away, Lunarian. I'm on duty! Out of my way!
Penny pincher. Fine, I'll just go find a coin somewhere else.
Interesting. Snowstorm rough in a half.
Ingrid, report your status.
Ingrid.
As of now, no individuals matching the target's description have been sighted. Over.
Understood. Any other unusual activity?
About 4 minutes ago, a Lunarian approached me asking for a coin. I sent her away.
What? You just let the Lunarian go?
Is there a problem, Commander? The target is supposed to be a Charon, a young woman around 18 years old. It seems highly unlikely she would disguise herself as a Lunarian.
Fool! A full-grown person can't turn into a Lunarian, sure. But did it ever occur to you the target might have an accomplice? They could be hiding nearby, watching our every move. All units, listen up. Lock down the square and the surrounding areas immediately. Detain every living thing in sight. Tonight, not even a night owl escapes Ice Lake's city walls.
Interesting. So, discuss the next move with Snow.
Well, little minion, how does it feel to be saved by the brave and brilliant Demon King? Without me, you'd have walked straight into their trap.
Brace now say you could have handled it on your own, yeah, of course.
What? Where else would you find a helper as efficient, talented, and most importantly, adorable as me? Seriously, though, those people were way out of line, using Barry's name as bait.
Shh, keep it down.
Follow my orders! Hurry up!
In distance, you can hear the rhythmic thud of marching boots and the sharp bark of a commander's orders.
Sounds like they've caught on. We need to get out of here before they surround the area. Stick close to me, Snow. Let's move.
The machines over there look weird. We'd better stay away from them.
Sure, whatever. I did not expect a stealth mission.
Now's the time.
Yeah, it is what it is. Can't like fight or anything. I can just run around and jump. Double jump even. Okay. Quest failed. What do you mean quest failed? Really? Well, that's a bummer. Well, let's go again. We must have like jumped off the roof.
The machines over there look weird. We'd better stay away from them. It turned
You can
away.
slide,
Now's
but
the time.
you cannot sprint. You cannot dash. You cannot do like a helix jump either. So you can literally just try to keep a low profile. Are we going to hide
Every other
to?
escape route has been sealed off and is heavily guarded. Except for that manhole over there.
Let's go to the sewers then.
How many times do we have to crawl through the sewers? Let me catch my breath first.
If you flee into that manhole, you'll be playing right into their hands. There's a saying in Huashu's ancient art of war. When thou dost besiege thy foe, leaveth an opening, a feigned escape, a snare in disguise. It means forging a false escape route to lure the enemy into your trap. Right now, there should be countless Imperial soldiers lying in wait down there.
Okay.
Come on, get in.
Lady Jiliu? No, Proprietress Jiliu? What are you doing here?
I came to bid you farewell, but apparently that's unnecessary now. So, what will it be? Do you want to stay here exchanging pleasantries, or shall we depart before they catch you?
Understood.
Wait, we're just leaving? But what about that?
Halt! Who goes there? Orders from above. No suspicious individuals are allowed through tonight. I'm gonna need your full cooperation.
Oh my! I noticed quite a few patrols on the streets earlier. May I ask if something has happened?
What business is that of yours? That's classified information that...
The soldier elbows stop short. Out of the corner of your eye, you hand him a small, weighty pouch. The soldier places it in his hand before discreetly slipping it into his sleeve.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in sharing a little. We've been told to catch a high-profile fugitive tonight. Every guard in the city has been called in for the search. Problem is, nobody seems to know where this fugitive is hiding, or what they even look like.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You see, I'm a merchant from Huashu, and my private airship is docked just outside the city. In 6 hours, I have an important business meeting that I simply cannot miss. Everyone aboard, myself included, is a law-abiding citizen with all the proper exit permits. Surely you could find in your heart to make an exception.
Wait, so we are getting to the new continent already? I get that. But what about the train where we could, like, get the berry out? Among the recommended presents, you spot your own photograph neatly attached in the designated section. The stern expression in this picture feels oddly unfamiliar.
When did she prepare these documents?
Ma'am, it's not my intention to give you a hard time, but our orders are clear. No one is allowed through here tonight.
Oh, I see. Then perhaps you could tell me your regiment number and the name of your commanding officer. I may be able to sort this out myself. After all, if Luciana Loreto were to hear that I was detained by a foot soldier and missed a crucial business engagement, wouldn't that make for quite the amusing tale over afternoon tea?
Luciana Loreto? Wait, isn't that the Imperial Minister of Finance? Hey, look! This document actually bears her personal signature!
Okay.
Attention all units. The target is believed to have been sighted near the theatre, armed and attempting to escape. Nearby squads, proceed to the location immediately. I repeat, nearby squads converge on the theatre for support.
It seems your fugitive has finally turned up. So what now? Do you still intend to detain us?
How about this, ma'am? We won't delay your journey any further, but we'll assign personnel to escort you and ensure safe passage out of the city. Until your airship departs, you and your party must remain in our line of sight. Any unusual behavior will be treated as an act of provocation against the Empire. Does that sound acceptable?
That's perfectly fine. Helping others, as they say, is helping oneself. Rest assured, I'll cooperate fully.
Thank you for your understanding, ma'am. Let them through.
I guess we're getting to the
All right.
North continents
We
then.
can speak freely now. Just be sure to keep your expressions in check. Those soldiers are still dutifully trailing behind us.
Ask about the suspect in the other location.
That would be a fox hunter I hired. It required very little. Just a modest sum of money to entice someone into taking the risk. The amount was so minimal, it wouldn't even cover the cost of a single hunting hound owned by the finance minister at her countryside estate. And yet, that small investment was all it took to steer us safely through tonight's crisis.
Ask why she was here.
Would you like to hear something intriguing?
This is interesting art choice though. Like no cutscene, just basically an image. Like that's a good way to cut costs actually.
The Hyperborea Daily is a newspaper sold throughout the entire empire. And as it happens, every major city in Hyperborea has a red foam booth in its central square. This morning, Camilla shared the story behind that article with me. After hearing the details, I decided to take precautions and sent out a few extra telegrams. Here's some good news for you. Tonight, in each of those cities, a white-haired woman is standing inside a red phone booth, patiently awaiting a long-lost family who will never arrive.
Why is that good news? I don't get it.
I think Proprietress Gilliu means they aren't sure where I am, or even if I'm still alive. So they had to scatter their bait across multiple cities to draw me out.
Precisely. You're quite the clever one.
They know I exist, and they've gone to such lengths to set up a complicated trap. Who in the Legion could be behind this?
Given the current circumstances, I'm afraid you can't leave the car until the airship departs. My apologies. It appears I'll have to take you to Huashu with me.
Proprietress Gilliu, you've saved me from trouble on multiple occasions. I don't even know how to begin repaying you.
Repay me? As it happens, there is a task that would benefit from an extra pair of capable hands. The airship returning from Huashu to Hyperborea departs in 7 days. If you don't mind staying with me until then, perhaps you could assist me. What do you say, my clever one? Of course, the compensation will be more than fair.
I knew it.
Okay.
This was far too convenient to be a mere coincidence.
And I mean, this car, I suppose refusing isn't really an option, is it? You got a
Traveling
benefit
to a
out of that.
far-off country, trying foods we've never seen before, and earning a hefty reward on top of it. Little Minion, doesn't that sound like the perfect adventure?
Yeah, but Berenica.
By the way, Before we leave, may I ask one more favor?
There's no need to worry. I've hired temporary workers in other cities as well. With so many fish taking the bait across the country, the Hyperborean soldiers will be kept busy tonight and come up empty-handed. They won't have a clue you are actually here in Ice Lake.
She even accounted for that. Just what does this Hwashu lady really want from me? But at this point, there's really no other way. 7 days. That should be manageable. All right. We'll take on this commission.
So, okay, we are in the new continent. I was a little bit disappointed. I actually expected like the main story to go forward. It did, but not absolutely not in the way that I expected. But we're gonna see the new continent, I guess. This is an airship. Look at that. It's a lot of seagulls you have there.
Sails down! Coming in, sir!
Here we are! We've been on a cart, an airship, and now a boat! My poor buns are squished as flat as a pound cake.
The journey from Hwashu to Hyperborea spans hundreds, maybe even thousands of miles. To think we've crossed that distance in just one day. That's the power of foxing-based technology.
Whatever you say.
You're right. This is the farthest I've ever gone.
Me too, I guess.
Mountains. Oh, totally worth it. If I were still stuck
Does
in
look
Ice Lake,
pretty, though.
I'd just be staring at snow wolves all day. Not cute at all. Little Minion, this is the South you're always going on about, isn't it? Does it look anything like your hometown?
I don't think so.
A little, but there are lots of differences too. Purgatorio Island is tiny. Even its tallest hill, if a kid really puts their mind to it, they could sprint all the way up in one go. And from up there, the deep blue sea stretches out forever.
My character gets always really very poetic when she talks about her island.
Proprietress Julio, what's Hwashu like?
Let me think. What you've seen so far is only a small corner of Hwashu. In ancient times, our ancestors united their strength to drive out the monstrous filth raids that once plagued these lands. They settled here. Their numbers grew, and so too did their domain. Today, this estuary has become what we call the Old Capital. It may be but a fraction of Hwashu's vast expanse, but its influence is anything but small. Hwashu is lush and scenic, evergreen throughout the year. With the Star Weavers leading the way, trade and commerce here are positively thriving. You're looking rather serious. Was that all a bit too formal for your liking?
Fine.
Very well then. Let me share something more to your taste. Hwashu is a realm of peace, where no blade is ever unsheathed in wrath, nor discord allowed to sully the land.
No blade something, nor what now? I've no clue what those fancy words are supposed to mean.
I think she means there's no war here. People don't go around picking fights like in Ice Lake.
Exactly. Even petty theft and underhanded dealings have long been stamped out here.
Hold on. You're trying to tell us there's not a single crime in all of Hwashu? Now you're just making stuff up.
Do you think so?
Miss Julio?
Sounds like someone's calling you from the dock.
Indeed. Let's head down and see what's the matter.
Okay. Star Wharf. Okay. Little autumn leaf. Mistbarf veiled in the fragrant gaze. Quest started. Okay, so yeah, we are in new continent, starting a whole new bunch of quests, new chapters. We've left Ice Lake behind us, and now we are in this much more like Asia-inspired map, which is, I'm sure, is going to be marvel to explore. Just open the map, right? Okay, whole new map, whole new world. There will be new bosses to fight, new quests to do, a lot of new stuff to unlock, and maybe, like, I'm actually level 60 already. Oh god. Okay, let's get me these rewards out of the way, but yeah, well, interesting. Yeah, I think that's quite enough for today. Yeah. So, right. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I know it was a little bit different than usual, but I'm liking this game. I think I will continue playing through my story until I exhaust the options for the main story. It is quite interesting. I am really curious to see if we actually get eventually Barry out of the prison, and like what's like the issue, because obviously like the Sybil, Lynn, and all these like Chirons in 13th Legions, there is some underlying issue going there. There is like some sort of, not civil war, but like some sort of power struggle within the Empire Legion itself. There was like a lot of it when we were playing the Moors the last time, and today there's like too many like spy games, you know, too many gray area games. So I don't know what to think about that. I would like to like unravel it, or at least get the berry back. The first there's also like unfinished answer to about what is our character actually, what kind of power she, because they do want her. They addressed Barry as like subject 0, if I remember correctly, or target 0. But in our fight with Sybil on the very beginning, our character surprised them a lot. So there's like something like they want our powers or something like that to experiment and more stuff. I don't know. I will be playing more Duet Night Abys. I have been saving the story for most streams, so that's what we're going to do. But yeah, now that is there somebody we could raid? Honestly, what do you think? It's not necessary, but I don't think there is, actually, unless you have somebody. Let me check if there is some suggestions. Not really. Well, if that is the case, I think we will just have a nice Friday. Have a nice Friday night. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been a blast. I actually getting slowly sucked up back into the story. It really was fun. And until next time, I hope you have a I hope you have a great lizard. And until next lizard, I hope you all lizard away. Bye.